What's up?
Hello.
Boogie 2988.
No.
Coming. I love how he starts it off, right?
I know.
I love how he
Right?
always says that.
I know.
How's it going, everybody? How you all doing?
Oh, what is that?
Oh, it's always not. It's the
Oh,
on the other
ads.
page.
Oh, okay.
There's some ads playing. Yeah, it's not bad. There's an ad playing on this shit.
So we'll give it a couple of minutes for people to start coming in.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's actually a good idea.
Yeah, before we jump.
Before we completely
this.
jump in like super hard.
Yeah, because we got a lot of shit to talk about.
Yeah, this is gonna be pretty important.
pretty big stream.
Pretty important stream.
Yeah.
But for the people that are here already, how you doing?
How's it going? What's good? Did you guys have a nice week? How's your weekend?
Yeah. Hope you guys had a good weekend so far. I mean, mine's been pretty good. I got Kisara. I got Kisara to start playing Dark Souls 3.
I'm into it. I'm into it.
She's into it. She's in the Souls. And so I bet she's gonna get that shit at a certain point.
Yeah.
Or actually no, we're gonna have you finish it over here.
Okay.
And
so it'll be like a weekend thing.
Hell yeah.
We stream.
Hell yeah.
I'll get further and further.
We'll do that actually because okay, what we're drinking, we have
best damn root beer in the world.
Yeah, some root beer.
It's pretty good.
Neil R. Guerra, it's your birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. How you doing? All right. So, okay, check this out. So before we start, we're going to let a few more people pile in. We're just going to tell you a little backstory. We're going to start. Okay, two things that we're going to do.
Oh, now, yeah, let's go over a little bit of the format. And
yeah.
Okay.
So we're going to, as the things start getting, as things start progressing with this stream, we want to do it a little more formal. We want to do things better and have better format. So we're going to have a segment. It's always going to be, there's going to be an opener. We're going to talk about what's going on. We're going to lay everything out. And then we're going to talk about the first topic. Like, say for this, the first topic is going to be about Charlotte and everything that's been going on. A lot of stuff to cover, a lot of things, and a lot of you probably in the chat can help us out too.
But this is probably going to take up this entire stream because
it's
such a huge topic.
This one.
Yeah.
Normally, like say next week, what'll probably happen is there'll be the topic, then there'll be the breaks we do. We're gonna start raffling off stuff. Like say if you donate, like say
if you donate to the super chat, then you'll be automatically entered into a raffle, and we're gonna be giving away like merch and stickers and a bunch of different shit. So if you guys want to enter to that, are we gonna start it this week or next week?
I think we're gonna start next week because one of the things that we wanted to give out, it was gonna be a sweatshirt for the stream.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's not even. I want it to be like actually displayed so you guys can like see this shit.
Yeah.
We'll fucking worry about that next time.
Yeah.
And then the next segment that we're gonna do, like, so this will be on next week. We're gonna have a debate segment. And the debate segment, though, it's either gonna be, it could sometimes be serious.
Yeah.
But mostly we want to have fun with it. We want to like do wacky shit. We want to have fun. We want people to debate stuff that people normally don't give a shit about, or maybe some things that they do care about, but it's not that important.
And at the end, when we're done debating, we want you guys to decide the final vote on it. So it's going to be like a type of 1 in the chat if you agree or disagree, whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're going to try to get you guys more involved with the stream as well.
Yeah, we want to have this. We want it to be fun. We want this to literally be supreme, right?
Yes.
We just want to be good.
Yeah, we're trying to get our shit together.
We're trying to get it. Hey, it's in the early stages. You guys are in the prototype, right?
It's a fetus stage.
It's a fucking fetus.
Yeah.
All right, guys. All right, so now let's talk about what's been happening. I mean, fucking everybody knows.
Everybody knows
what's happening.
But this shit has been blowing up.
This shit is blowing up. So
last night,
I'll be honest.
You guys have seen the fucking tiki torches.
You guys saw the tiki
and the polo shirts. Holy shit!
That's just so good. These fucking guys, man, they're so proper. They look like they're just come from a fucking luau. But,
they're on vacation in Hawaii with their fucking tikis.
This is awesome, bro.
I'm done.
So, I mean, I'll be honest. At first, I didn't know what the hell was going on because I've been, for the past 2 days, I have been nothing but PS3. Nothing but Dark Souls 3. I just did the DLCs.
Yeah.
You know, the Ashes of whatever, and then the Ring City. And I've just been completely on it, so I didn't know what the hell's going on.
Yeah.
And so I barely, like, I'm starting to get caught up. I first didn't even know what Unite the Right was. And that's what it started with, Unite the Right. Like, the Charlottesville riot was caused by Unite the Right.
Unite the Right.
Unite the Right. But no, so Unite the Right, I didn't know too much about this, but apparently, so what was it, a Robert E. Lee statue?
Yeah, there's a Robert Edward Lee sculpture in Emancipation Park in Virginia, and they were threatening to take down the sculpture, and I guess it's a Confederate monument or whatever. So I guess the alt-right didn't like that too much, and they said that it's a part of our history and you shouldn't be destroying our history. And so that's where the whole like protests kind of stemmed from, is this whole don't take away our history, even though it's like in history books. So it's this huge clusterfuck.
Yeah.
And that's kind of where the whole thing started. And I think it was pushed by Richard Spencer and the Daily Stormer and all these other, the KKK was involved and like all this fucking crazy shit.
Some other people that some other people like say, like, you know, you hear from like the rebel media, there's the Proud Boys, there's like people like Gavin McInnes, and they say like, I know they have a black guy in Proud Boys, and they try to say we're not alt-right, we're not racist, but they're aligning themselves with people like this, and it's hard.
They were a part of it. They were a part of this whole thing.
It's hard. Like, how do you separate yourself from this stuff when you're
right in the middle of it?
I understand. Like, say technically, what if, you know, they're like, oh, we're not racist, but they're trying to, the principle of preserving the history, they're trying to do that. So but I'm like, dude, if it would be like me, like having an organization and like say Black Lives Matter, the shit that they do, and they're like, stop police violence, and then all of a sudden I start rallying with Black Lives Matter, people are gonna be like, the fuck you doing?
Yeah.
Better thing to do is maybe do your own thing.
Yeah.
Do your own thing. Speak your mind, talk about this shit, you know, whatever. Don't, like, it's not a smart idea, because now you are absolutely labeled with these people. You know, like you're a goddamn, you're a Nazi to all these people.
I mean, there's, if you go on the Wikipedia page, there's an entire list of all of these people who are parties to the civil conflict. And the Proud Boys are listed amongst the KKK and the Daily Stormer and the National Socialist Movement. So it's like, you can't, how can you separate yourself when you're right in the middle of these like Nazi fucking groups?
Yeah, and I know they don't want, like, I'm just like, that's all on them though. I think at a certain point, there's other people that are just like, fuck it, we're just gonna roll with it. I don't care if you call us Nazis or not. I'm like, well, I mean,
you should care.
You should care a little bit at that point. It's not like, say, these rogue or fringe people, like these radical SJWs calling you stuff.
Yeah, because these are actual white supremacists, actual KKK members, actual Nazis, and to align yourself with them, it's like you get pissed off when people call you a Nazi, but then you go hang out with Nazis. Like what the
And I want to say, hashtag not all. I want to say hashtag, right?
Hashtag not
right,
all.
because that's really fucking important.
Oh, that's always the argument.
That's really important because, I mean, let's be real. Like, when I've talked about, before we go forward, I want to say something. There are, recently, I've been accused because, I've criticized the alt-right, and I've been accused that, I've never taken the time to reach out to the alt-right. I've never taken the time to try to understand them or try to understand their ideology or what white nationalism is about, and that couldn't be further from the truth. I mean, the very first video I did on the alt-right was me trying to break them down fair, see what the hell are they about. And one thing, I didn't even really go far enough. I didn't really know too much about the ethno-nationalism. And but the people in the alt-right really appreciated that video. I got a lot of alt-right followers, and I was like, I didn't really, it wasn't really my intention, but they were like, this guy's very fair. Like, I like stuff. Also, when that whole Berkeley riots thing happened, and with Nathan Domingo, him that punched that girl, I talked to him. I had like an 1.5 hour long stream with that dude, and trying to understand, like, what is your ideal, and what is your ethno state that you want? What do you represent? What is your ideology about? We broke it down, and essentially, even people in the comment section of the video were saying, "Oh, it sounds like you just want a safe space for white people." And I'm like, yeah, in a nutshell. In a nutshell, that's basically what it came down to, and. In a nutshell, I'm just not down for it. Like I said, I'm not down for identity politics as a whole. It's just not my thing.
We've said it over.
We've said it over and over. It's stuff. It's one of the reasons why my channel, it's inception. It's because I wanted to play some fucking video games, and then all of a sudden, all these feminists started talking about them being women and this and that, and then all these minorities started talking about them not being represented in those. I'm like, I don't fucking care, man. I just want to play some video games. And so all my whole existence, the existence of this, the thing was like.
Holy shit. Okay, we have to address that really quick.
Oh man.
Holy shit. Okay.
Unknown Archive. I know this
him
guy.
Too. Yeah, he's a really cool dude.
He's a cool guy, man. I haven't heard from him in a while though. It's nice to see you, buddy.
Shit.
We're gonna
Holy shit.
I guess we'll talk about it again. We'll just say real quick. Dude, thank you so much. That is insanely generous. And I'm gonna say this real quick before we move forward. You have no idea how much this helps out because honestly, YouTube is over party
actually this time.
For the first time, we're kind of like, fuck.
Yeah.
For the first time, I was like,
my entire channel got shadow banned, but we're gonna talk about that.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about that later.
Yeah,
but dude, Unknown Archive. Dude, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, dude.
I'm gonna send this motherfucker shit anyways.
Yeah. Seriously, send him some merch or some shit. Yeah.
Okay, let's get back on the topic of what's going on today. So essentially what we're seeing is, we had like a lot of people, white nationalists, they're really mad and about the stuff, and they're talking about history and heritage and all this stuff. But, alongside them, you had people that were, carrying their Nazi flags. I understand the Confederate flags were going to bring that because that was the whole point of the Confederacy, blah, blah, blah. And we've had that argument a billion times.
Yeah.
Me personally, I'll be honest, I don't really give a fuck about the flag.
Yeah,
and mainly why I don't give a fuck about the flag. Like, if you go to the South, there's a lot of schools, high schools, that have that flag just chilling there, black people there, this, that. I remember, I think it's in Alabama, that there's a school and their mascot is the Rebels. Like, they're the Rebels.
Okay.
And it's just Confederate as fuck. And there's niggas as far as the eye can see playing on those football teams and shit, man. And they don't give a fuck. They're like, yeah, this is the South. And I'm just like, dude, if they don't care, I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be honest. It's not bothering me at all. Yeah. It's so fucking, who cares?
At the end of the day, it's just a symbol, just like how the Nazi symbol is just a symbol. Like, the only power it has is the power you give it.
That you give it, dude, straight up. And that's one of the things that a lot of people, the progressive liberals, they get mad. They're like, you're not taking this seriously enough. And I'm like, dude, that's you taking it so seriously.
Too seriously.
You're making it the boogeyman.
Yeah.
These guys are so fucking scary.
Ooh.
Oh no. Like, look at there was a guy. There's this SJW that follows me. He's a social justice warrior. He calls himself. He doesn't care. He's this black dude, and he's very reasonable though. I will say, I don't know his name, but he's very reasonable as far as SJWs go. Like, he doesn't scream and go crazy and call me all these names. No pejoratives. No ad hominem. Okay. And he wants to ask me, like, when I did a vlog with Kasara, when I did a vlog with Barbara for you to see in Vegas.
Oh yeah.
And then like, she gained some alt-right followers and some really fucking racist motherfuckers. They were all mad and calling me all this and calling her a mud shark and saying all these horrible racist things.
People have called me that too. I get like daily shit on my Ask FM. Yeah, people are like, what the fuck?
What is this? Yeah, why are you hanging out with a person of color?
It's hilarious.
Why are you hanging out with a Negro?
It's crazy.
What the fuck? Yeah. So the guy, when he saw that, Tariq Nasheed, he actually made something too. Look at these people are hanging out, and then their racist followers are calling them out. I'm like, it was probably like less than 1% of people talking shit. Yeah, like
less than 1% of people freaking out.
And then someone's like, "What the fuck is a mud shark?" I think a mud shark is a I don't know if it's specifically a white woman that fucks around with that goes after black dudes.
I think it's what is it? It's a white woman who has mixed babies.
Mixed babies? Is that what that is?
I don't know, some
I've never looked it up, but
yeah.
Hey, it's something of the sort. You know, it's something that's just
some dumb shit, basically.
Some dumb shit. But yeah. So okay. So the whole thing is, look. I'm not like I said. I don't really care about I'll be honest myself. I don't care about the statue. I don't care about people. I know they're all offended. They want to take it down. Blah blah blah. I think it should really come down to a state vote or whatever.
I feel like it would be. Why can't they just take the statue and put it in a museum or something?
Or
move it.
I honestly think that would be the best thing to do. Like, say, preserve it definitely for history and put it in a fucking museum.
Or just somebody can like buy it and take it and preserve it themselves.
Something
instead of completely destroying it. If you guys want your history, then you look after it.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
And so I mean, obviously, okay, then things got turned up to things got turned up a notch, right?
Yeah.
So you have the Unite the Right. And then Antifa got involved, as they always do whenever there's any type of and the fucked up thing is, as silly as the march looked, the rally looked, you know what I mean?
It was a little bit, it was harmless. Like, they weren't doing outrageous shit or looting or like destroying shit.
From what I've seen.
From what I could be wrong.
There's so much shit going on. We could be wrong, and there could be who knows if, like, say, people on the right, if some of those people that were there actually, when they saw Antifa, they actually just showed up like, let's fuck these dudes up.
Yeah.
Because maybe they didn't even wait for them to give them a chance. I don't know. People in the chat, if you have more insight on that, let me know. Let us know if you have more insight on that, because I don't really see exactly how shit started to pop off. And we haven't even gotten to the biggest part. We'll get to it later.
Yeah.
About the fucking I'll just mention it real quick. You guys already know that the car there was a death and multiple injuries from and supposedly it was a coordinated attack. Kind of like because what I thought I saw, and I'm gonna pull up a video.
Yeah, we're gonna show you guys.
Yeah, we'll put it. I thought I saw like it was more of a frustrated bullshit thing, but at the same time,
I think
like just straight up was just some dude was just from back and was like,
yeah, because they did it multiple times. They backed up and did it again.
Oh, twice.
Yeah,
okay.
twice.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, we're teasing your dicks right now.
She came with a tip.
Yeah, but no. Check this out. So okay, so the biggest thing. So obviously there were some riots on TV doing a lot of shit, and I want to pull up. I actually didn't pull it up yet. This is my fault. I was actually supposed to pull up a couple of things on my Twitter. Because what I wanted to do was show you, I watched Jeff Holiday's video on this, and it was pretty good. And he showed a couple of things because there was the rally is called Unite the Right.
Which it should have been called Unite the Alt-Right.
It should have been called Unite the Alt-Right, or maybe Unite the White. You know what I mean? I mean, just to be like real about it, because it's not.
It's true though.
Because when you think about it, there's not, the right is not purely white people, obviously.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like you're alienating people. It was kind of like, say, on the progressive side when they were doing that woman march or whatever, march for women or whatever, after Trump got inaugurated. That was not a march for women. It was a march for fucking Democrats. It was a march for progressive women. Fucking conservative women weren't fucking involved. They weren't welcome.
Yeah.
So I'm like, just call it what it actually is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like.
Or we could just do away with all identity politics together. That would be ultimate. Utopia.
That would be fantastic. But the thing is,
one can dream.
It's definitely never. It's never going to be that simple. It's never going to be that simple. There's always going to be people that care too much, in our opinion, about their own identity, about their colors and creeds and all this shit. And
I don't even think people would stop caring if an alien race came down and like started doing shit.
That's what I want, dude. I mean, like honestly,
that would make us all unite as one. It's
dude,
having a common enemy.
Think about it. Like, say, my favorite series is in the video games is Mass Effect, right?
True.
And
true.
There is the Alliance military. It's the entire Earth. It's the world.
Yeah.
And then colonies in other places, but it's humans.
Yeah.
Because humans are the race.
But I think even then people would still have their fucking qualms with each other.
I mean, they would try, but of course. It's never going to be utopia.
Yeah.
It would be silly to suggest that at a certain point people are all just going to get along. That's never going to happen. Even if it happens, I'm talking about, there's a show. Do you remember the Fairly Odd Parents?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now check this out. Even that fucking silly ass show did an episode where the kid, Timmy, was like, I want everybody to be the same so people will stop talking shit to each other.
Oh, I've seen that shit.
And they all turn them into gray blobs.
Yeah.
And then these motherfuckers that were talking shit were like, well, I'm the grayest and I'm the blobbiest. I'm like, they're still like have this superiority complex. And I was just like, I can't believe this is happening in a fucking cartoon show for children.
They woke as fuck.
This is fucking hashtag woke, dude. I was like,
Fairly Odd Parents woke as fuck back in the day.
I couldn't believe that shit, dude.
Oh my God.
And I was just like, that's real shit.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I know that episode.
Yeah.
And that was totally real shit, man. Mm-hmm. Oh, dude, Mass Effect 3. I'm gonna come back to that.
Okay,
later, I said I'm gonna come back to it later.
Okay.
I was just talking to my fucking friend about this today. No joke, about Mass Effect 3. I'm gonna come back to this because that is really important. Fuck, I'm losing my train of thought from seeing that. You fucking triggered me,
Unite
dude.
the Right. No. Put it away. Put it away now.
Okay, put it away. Shut up. Okay, I'm gonna pull up my teeth are the shiniest. See, this motherfucker knows. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm gonna pull up some tweets. Well, I'm gonna try to multitask.
All right.
I'm gonna pull up some tweets from. I have some screenshots from Jeff Holiday's video. That I appreciate his video on it. Because a lot of the stuff he said, it was pretty on point.
Oh my God.
Oh wait, I think I forgot to put one other one. 1 second. I'm gonna pull it up in just a second. It was I forgot the one with Paul Ryan. Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna kill you.
No, please.
I'm gonna whoop your ass. All right, hold on. Screen share. I want to show you something, because this is really, because like the point of Unite the Right, it seems like it kind of got off.
Lovely Jeff Vacation
look at Jeff Vacation right here. Look at Jeff Vacation. Oh wait, wait, that doesn't make sense. Okay, all right. So Paul Ryan, Speaker of the House. We know Paul Ryan. We know Paul Ryan. So look what he says. This dude is Republican as fuck, right? And he says the views fueling the spectacle in Charlottesville are repugnant. Let it only serve to unite Americans against this kind of vile bigotry. And so he's talking about like the the rally. He's talking
Yeah.
about some stuff that he saw. He saw that, you know, and that's the thing though. Like when they're bringing their other identity into when they're talking about whiteness. Like I said, you're alienating a bunch of people, and obviously people can't in the right. A lot of people can't stand for this shit, or they're gonna get fucking ostracized. They're gonna get fucking crucified.
Yeah.
Trump, we all must be united and condemn all that hate stands for. There is no place for this kind of violence in America. Let's come together as one.
Come together.
I hate niggers.
Oh my. I'm out. Fuck this shit. I'm out.
Bye, bruh.
Bye.
And then this was actually from Patty Politics, and then this dude shared it. And Patty's awesome, and just showing that, like,
wait,
say,
who is it?
This is America.
Look at this fucker in the back.
This is America right here, dude. Like, look at we got these motherfuckers right here. So they have their, you know, their Nazi salutes. You got the Confederate flags. You got like some real racists here, some real people that.
And this dude's just chilling.
And this dude's the cop, you know,
He's
protecting them. He's doing his job. He's not fucking yelling at them. He's not.
Yes.
I quit because this is his job. This is America. He's protecting their right. As much as we don't like what they're saying, he is protecting the right to say this shit because this is America. And to me, this is exactly how it should fucking be. This is like, I don't feel like this dude right here is not like, I don't know if somebody else on the, like, would those dudes do that for the people? If one, the guy that has the fucking doing the Heil Hitler, if he was a cop, would he be standing there protecting Black Lives Matter, doing all crazy shit and doing Black Power? I don't know. Probably not, but I can't say for sure. But the whole thing is, you're supposed to do it, man.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things that, like, it's crazy shit happening, man. It's crazy shit happening, and I'm like, there's a guy that wears a hat on. Yes, he does. Yes, he fucking does. Yes, he does. So racist cop.
Oh
what?
God.
Yeah. So I mean, it's gotten, man. Now a lot of people keep talking about civil war, and they keep saying, like, is this like a civil war gonna pop up? Is this like the beginning? And I honestly,
I think it would get shut down way too quick before shit started to get out of hand.
Why do you think? Why do you think that?
Because shit's not just gonna erupt over the entire country. You know what I mean? Like, most people generally are gonna see shit happening and be like, nah, I'm good. I'm gonna go back to my video games. I'm gonna go back to my TV shows, whatever the fuck they're interested in.
Yeah.
But like, if it starts happening in one singular location and shit starts getting out of hand, they're gonna quarantine the entire location and implement martial law and shut that shit down so fast. Like, it's not. I don't think civil war is gonna happen.
Yeah.
It might try, but it'll last for like a day and then be shut the fuck down.
It would. I definitely agree with that, especially with there might be an attempt.
Yeah.
And then our military.
Yeah, you got
our National Guard
handguns versus militia, like military. Like, that's like, it's incomparable. Like, civilians, no matter how hard you're trained, against military, like a fucking trained with like plans and shit, you can't, like.
So what do you think about, and I keep hearing about the cops did nothing, you know, at these protests.
Oh yeah, I heard that too.
What do you make of that? What do you guys make of that in the chat too?
Yeah.
What do you make of the cops standing down and letting shit happen?
But they seem to do that at a lot of protests. The
Yeah,
Antifa protests, the Black Lives Matter protests. They
why?
seem to just let it. I don't know. I
Yeah.
can't fucking tell you. It's all speculation at this point.
Yeah, and that's the thing. That's the thing that I want to know. I want to know, because I don't have an answer for that.
Yeah.
I want to know, like, say.
I think probably a lot of cops don't want to get involved because it's like, the second you start to get involved, crazy shit happens, and then somebody gets killed, and then it's all on you, and your entire fucking career is fucked.
That's very true.
You know what I mean?
That's very true. But I remember seeing a video. Of it was at the latest Berkeley one.
Yeah.
Berkeley one with Nathan Domingo and Moldy Locks and all that stuff happened.
Moldy Locks?
Yeah, that's where they're calling that Antifa girl, Moldy Locks. You didn't know that? You didn't fucking know that? Where you been, homie? Where you been?
Playing video games.
Same, fuck, dude. But yeah, things getting weird. And I'm gonna say this, and I've said this before in a video, that I think that the media is largely responsible for a lot of this bullshit. What I mean is blowing shit up way too much.
Way too much than it actually is.
In one of my videos when I talked about this kind of stuff, and I remember my mom talking to me, telling me about this a long time ago.
Oh, shit.
She said that, yo, you know, like the beef between Biggie and Tupac, like, it would have never gotten that big if the media didn't fucking inflate that shit, because the numbers were so good. Like, all that stuff, the conflict is so good.
Just like Ice Cube and Dr. Dre, right?
Like so many people have gotten killed because of misinformation, of hype, of like say in the very beginning, like when you even look at like say like I said, Biggie and Tupac, like they didn't want to fuck with each other, and then say Tupac started getting paranoid, and he started believing the hype, and he started believing all the rumors about what happened, thinking that Biggie was out to get him, and then when Tupac got killed, and then it was like Biggie's gonna get fucking killed, like he's gonna get killed as retaliation because they think it's him. This shit that got blown up so much, and it's like, and I see the same thing happen in the media where, you know, the who the fuck watches the news for happy cool shit? Nobody. They're always watching for the juicy stories. I mean, that's why
people love drama. That's why fucking Keem is blowing up.
Keemstar is blowing the fuck up, man. What the hell is going on? Like Keemstar, I remember his channel just being kind of dormant, and then all of a sudden this dude is exploding into the stratosphere.
Someone woke the dragon.
Like, yeah, man. And I'm like, and I think it's because right now the drama, and I think right now the drama is off the chart with just like all this dumb bullshit. Yeah. So, and I'm not gonna lie, I like looking at a few drama things every once in a while. I mean, every once in a while I want to know what the fuck's going on. Yeah. Sometimes like a juicy story, if I see a fight happening or something. I mean, it's kind of. I mean,
that's why Game of Thrones is popular. It's all fucking drama. Oh shit.
Yeah. Yeah, well,
damn, people are going hard in the chat. We love you guys.
My nigga Malcolm,
love
dude.
You so much.
We're gonna hit those super chats a little later. A little later. We'll hit the super chat, and then we're gonna go into the most important, one of the most fucked up things. We'll talk about the car. Yeah. But I want to show. I don't know if I'm sure people have seen it. I'm sure some people have seen. Yeah. Most people have already seen what happened with the car.
But for those who, I mean, we'll show it anyways.
But
those who haven't seen it.
But yeah, so what's right now? So it's kind of ridiculous that these extremes like are so Antifa and then extreme elements of like the alt-right and then some of these KKK members and stuff. Yeah. They're some stuff that people feared is starting to fucking happen, dude. Like what I'm saying is there was a lot of people when they first saw like the alt-right and other people like that.
Oh shit.
We'll hit them.
Yeah, we'll hit them in a second. We'll hit them
all. There was a lot of people that were saying, dude, watch out for the alt-right. Like they're gonna start gaining steam. Yeah. Because there's a lot of people that genuinely just want an ethno state and they just want a safe space for white people. Yeah. But they're gonna attract the people that have been afraid and hiding in their closets and the ones that genuinely hate everybody. Yeah. And genuinely just would fucking wish that like, you know, that think that like say people that non-whites are subhuman and stuff like that. This is gonna be their safe haven. And the biggest problem is that I'm not seeing like a lot of these leaders, like say people in the alt-right, like say Richard Spencer or anything, not doing a good job. And it's not just the alt-right, it's extremists as a whole. They're not doing an alt-right separating themselves from the extremists. Like even Black Lives Matter, dude. Like say there's some people that'll just try to say no true Scotsman.
Yeah.
What are you gonna say?
I was gonna say most groups who, like for example, like when Muslim extremists do crazy shit, the Muslim community don't come out and condemn it. Exactly. Most people, like if you're in alignment with a group that does crazy shit, you need to separate yourself from them, especially if you don't want to be associated with them, especially like people like Richard Spencer, when crazy people from the alt-right do crazy shit, he needs to come out and say these people are not associated with us. Yeah. Like we're not with them.
But it's like, dude, yeah, you kind of, it's the no true Scotsman thing, man. Yeah, like we like say, it's one of those things that's just how it's going to happen. It always happens. You're like, oh, you're not a true this. I'm like, how the fuck, who are you to say that just because they don't adhere to the shit that you do and the shit that you say? Yeah. And I'm like, there's always different levels of stuff. And like, this is what we talk about with feminists, where there's some reasonable feminists that try to say the radical ones really aren't feminists. And I'm like, but they are.
But they are.
They are feminists. Yeah. And something, needs to be done about that. And that's why I really respect Christina Hoff Sommers, based mom. Like I love Christina Hoff Sommers because she would be like, yo, I'm the factual feminist. I actually care about, women's rights and stuff. And I was around back in the day for the second wave. Now this third wave is insane. And let's get the real facts out there. And then and then those radical ones fucking hate her. And I'm like, yeah, of course because she's undermining them. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, things are getting a little bit too weird though. Because when do you guys, guys in the chat, when do you guys, remember, when's the last time you've heard identity politics being this discussed outside of religion? like say religion was usually always the hot topic. We're talking about religious extremism, or whether it was Muslims, if it was Christianity or something. We always, you know, throughout my life, I would hear a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
When have you heard this much stuff about blackness or whiteness or anything like that? I mean, honestly, I honestly, the only thing I can
like
say,
the 60s, like back when
there was actually some shit.
Yeah.
Back when
like the back of the bus shit.
Yeah.
Like that.
back when institutional racism was actually a thing.
Yeah.
When it was real, not like today where it's like people are just mad. And I'm like, bruh. I'm like, how the fuck can institutional racism exist? And
the president
was black. Yeah. I'm just like, bro, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
I can never fuck with that sentiment, dude. I can never. I'm like, if there's institutional racism, these white racists are doing the worst job ever. They are doing the absolutely terrible fucking job.
If there was institutional racism, why would they even be fucking protesting?
Why would the
alt-right be protesting?
Why would the alt-right? Why would people want their fucking ethno state? Why would they feel alienated?
Why would they feel like there's a white genocide if there's institutional racism?
Exactly. And so it's like, bruh, you guys need to calm the fuck down. Calm the fuck down. And then now it's like, look at, here's the thing. And here's the thing that comes with the alt-right. I understand why they exist. I don't like it, but I understand it. Yeah. And that's a big problem. A lot of people think that understanding is endorsing. That's fucking stupid.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I understand why people get raped so much in prison. I think it's absolutely terrible. But I'm just saying, I understand why it happens. There's a bunch of horny criminals, and there's a lot of shit that goes down to it. And I'm not associating the two. I'm just saying, like, something as egregious, something as horrible as that, I understand.
Yeah.
Now, what I'm trying to say is that I understand what happened. There's so much anti-racist, there was so much anti-white rhetoric that was being spewed over the past few years, like starting from like 2014 was when it really started to ramp up, and up until now. And then a lot of people on the progressive left were starting to finally just calm the fuck down, because they realized they were getting fucking destroyed, that their ideologies were being just challenged and then just shat on.
It was crazy. Like a couple of years ago, I used to have a Tumblr account because I used to use it for really like artsy pictures and shit.
Yeah.
And every day it would be like, fuck white people, fuck you, blah, blah, blah. Oh my God, fucking white people, fucking white people.
Oh, yeah.
And it got to the point where I was like, oh my God, I feel like shit about myself.
Really?
Like, yeah, like it fucking was like, because I was young, I was like 18 or 19. So I was like, oh, fuck. But then I actually started doing research and I was like, no, this is a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
But like, it's crazy how popularized it has become to say fuck white people.
That's so to the point where is that fucking outfit? I'm gonna look up that outfit. I know you guys have seen this before. I'm gonna pull this shit up again, dude. It's one of the most hold on a second, guys. Don't fucking do that. Hold on, let me see. Oh, I think I typoed the fuck out of that. Hold on. It's luckily they're not seeing it. They're like, you idiot, you stupid Negro. I'm gonna murder you. Murder is so fun.
Oh my God.
You remember this shit? You guys?
Yeah, I remember this shit.
Like this.
Share this shit.
All right, shit like this should never fucking exist. Shit like this should not exist, but this is what we've gotten to. Like, why? Why is fucking?
Oh my God!
Why does the alt-right exist? Because of shit like this.
Yeah.
Because of stupid.
I understand
like
why
this.
the alt-right exists. I just think I just completely disagree with their method of fixing the problem.
Yeah. See, I think what happened was that, you know, because since we were, you know, there's a lot of videos I've done defending, you know, white people, because obviously they were getting shat on unfairly.
Yeah.
Obviously, the getting shat on for your fucking skin color is goddamn retarded.
It's like we've already learned from that in the past, like from the other side of it. Like we don't need to flip it.
Apparently not. But yeah, so
it's like
I think a lot of people, they started to, you know, they were very happy. Someone, damn, she looks fine. Right? I would bang.
Thick as fuck.
Would thick.
Ooh.
The thickest.
Ooh, girl.
But yeah,
take off those glasses.
So there was so I understand. No, that ain't no trap. That shit's full on perfect
yeah.
woman, all woman, brick house, baby. She's a brick house, mighty. Just letting it all hang out. Fucking E Honda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, want to super chat really quick?
Yeah, we're gonna let's super chat in just a second.
Okay.
1 second. I wanna fin women. Oh god.
Ew, with the Y's.
You wanna hear that fucking shit, dude?
Minion.
That's a whopper. I love these.
That's a whopper.
Fucking comments. Oh, you want some ASMR, dude? Nah, I'm just kidding.
It's a whopper.
You know what I've been thinking about doing though? Dark Souls. I was gonna do ASMR for Dark Souls because it's so fucking hard. Can you imagine me like, God damn, this is so fucking hard. I'm so goddamn tired of dying.
Son of a
shit,
bitch.
man.
Fuck. Oh, died again.
Dude, it's so unfair. God, fucking damn it.
I fucking hate this game.
All right. So what we're gonna do real quick? We're gonna take a quick super chat break.
Super chats.
We're gonna read off some of your super chats, and then we're gonna dive into the biggest part of this. We're gonna talk about the fucking car slamming into people.
And we're gonna show you. We're gonna show you
the clip. So if you guys don't want to see,
if you haven't seen it already, if you haven't seen it already, it's a little bit graphic. There's no blood.
There's no blood or anything, but it's still a little
kind of
uncomfortable
intense.
to watch.
Yeah, it's intense. So trigger warning.
Yeah, trigger warning. Don't fucking say that.
You're fired.
There's probably gonna be like 3 people watching now.
Yeah, they all leave.
Everyone's like, "Oh God,
I'm out.
I didn't sign up for this shit."
I fucking knew shoes in SJW.
Fucking. What does that say? You love BuzzFeed? You stupid motherfucker. Does your shirt say you love BuzzFeed?
Fucking BuzzFeed. It was supposed to be more faded, but whatever.
Ah, it looks good.
Thanks.
That's good, girl.
Check out my merch. This is available.
Hey.
Anyways.
Hey, plugs, man.
Self-promo.
All right.
Okay, super
So while we're pulling this up, how y'all doing, man? Y'all doing all right?
You guys got some snacks?
You guys got some snacks? I hope you got some snacks, dude. I hope you're enjoying our commentary. Yeah.
All right. Pull up.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm pulling the super. I'm fucking.
Really fast.
What? Stop fucking doing that, dude.
Okay.
That's too much, dog.
All right. Give us a second. One second.
Nah, we going, dog. Everybody's along for the ride. I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Okay.
All right, so we'll start from the beginning. All
right. You want to read them?
Yeah. So
this one, right? Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So $2 from
Das Wolfen.
Das Wolfen. How you doing, man? Thank you. And wait, I can't do simultaneously putting this up. Okay. Anyways, all right. So this dude says, call them for what they are, fucking Nazis. Now look, it's easy to just scapegoat and then call them Nazis, right? There are some.
I mean, the National Socialist Party was actually.
There's some Nazis there.
Yeah.
No, look at.
But they're not all Nazis.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. It's very easy to scapegoat and call like all the alt-right and all those people, Proud Boys, and all those people that were there Nazis. But no, not all of them. There were some people that were definitely, there was affiliates.
Yeah.
I mean, fucking Richard Spencer. I mean, everybody likes to paint him as whatever.
I mean,
there was David Duke. David Duke used to be fucking in the KKK. So I mean, bruh. I mean, okay, all right, fair enough. But it's like I said, it's just not a broad brush thing. It's not that simple.
Yeah.
All right, so Chris Young Gun. I like that name. It's almost like Chris Ray Gun, but better.
Wait, did we?
Fucking, I skipped over it.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry, that was the biggest one.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, you gotta talk about that one.
Hey, Unknown Archive, our boy, dude. $100. Jesus fucking Christ, man. Thank you so much, dude. Thank you so much. Like I said, that really helps out because the whole YouTube's fucked.
Yeah.
Shadow bans.
I'm completely shadow banned.
Dude, it's to the point where I'm making more money from YouTube Red almost. Like than the actual ads.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy. Because usually it would just be like, oh, here, $10 from YouTube Red.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, it's insane.
Mm-hmm.
But anyways, all right, so here we go.
Wait, he said just fuck already.
Oh, just fuck already.
Okay.
On the stream?
Right now?
Is that what you want, bro?
Only if you tip us.
We just did, bro. Okay. All right. So Jared. Okay. Well, Chris Younggun, $2. He didn't say anything. Thank you. All right. So Jared Pauline, $2. And he says identity politics suck and just divide the country.
Yep.
Yeah, I can definitely agree with that. That they have a lot of philosophy and a lot of stuff that suggests that we need to be with our own kind. I just disagree with that. I feel like there's places that you can kind of do that. And I feel like you can dictate that yourselves. You can live with purely white people if you wanted to. You can have just white babies, or black people can be just with black people and have pure black babies.
Yeah.
But as far as trying to dictate and trying to get everybody to do that, it's just the wrong way to go.
Yeah.
It's the wrong fucking way to go.
And like genetically speaking, isn't it more genetically like it makes the babies more healthy if you mix between like races?
I mean, I've
read some shit. I'm really not knowledgeable on the subject.
That's something that I've heard about that, but I don't know anything about that, so I can't say anything to that. I can't say anything to that. All right, so here we go. $5 to Jagerson 23. When y'all gonna fuck?
Anyways, Malcolm from the North, $50.
Malcolm from the North, our boy Malcolm. Love this guy. Canadian dollars, whatever those things are.
California dollars.
California dollars. Congratulations, everyone. We reached a near peak of Black Kings Matter versus White Lives Are Better.
Thank you, sir.
We're getting there, bruh. We're pretty much there.
Hell yeah.
$20, dude. Thank you so much from Humane Mind.
Yeah, he's a cool dude. I follow him on Twitter and shit.
Yeah, and he said, "Hope you all are both posting on alternatives like minds.com. I'm working on building my own Patreon alternatives so you and others can keep this full time. Also, do traps like Kisara still earn 30% less?
Unfortunately, yes.
All right, dude, why am I sweating so much? It's like not even that hot. Is it the fucking like? It's got to be the
subject matter.
Yeah, I'm just you're just too hot, bro. Okay. All right. So $5 from Geolosifizer. The violence / rhetoric from Antifa and SJW ideologues, along with the failure of Dems to denounce it, are guilty of fueling the alt-right's growth.
Yeah.
And I can definitely agree with that.
That's the whole thing is when shit happens, like when shit happens in our community, we call it out and we, call a spade, but that shit does not happen on the other side of it.
Yeah.
They just kind of brush under the rug and don't talk about it and it'll just go away.
Yeah.
When shit happens, you need to call it out and you need to separate yourself from the extremists of your whatever group you're involved in.
Absolutely.
So.
No, dude, straight up. And there's a bit of a problem with that. So Randy McClure, $20, dude. Thank you so much.
Thanks, sir.
I think people are just bored and the media just gives them something to go after. Hopefully that makes sense to you. Kisses, you're looking fine as hell.
Mwah.
Who you talking about? Who's looking fine as hell?
Obviously.
Oh, man. Oh, man.
I'm blushing.
All right, so Tiden Uraj, 26, whatever that is. I want 26. I want
26.
I want 26. But save Sweden or nuke it from orbit. Just do it.
Just do it.
Damn, that's the word. It's funny. Like I was just talking about something like that. It was a weird thing. We're saying, what if like me and my friend were talking about what if France invaded the U.S.
No.
And they're all wearing their fucking mime striped things.
Oh.
And they're throwing baguettes and snails at us, and we're getting overrun. And we're like, there's nothing we can do. Just nuke it. Just nuke the U.S. Yeah, I don't know. I don't remember how that came up.
Oh.
But okay, so then we got Tyler Knox, $5. As far as I'm concerned, they can both burn. Ooh. But to be completely honest, did BML, Antifa, and SJWs in general not see this coming? No, they did not. Absolutely not. I think that they didn't. I don't think they even realized that they created shit like this. That they're helping it. Like, say, the alt-right's been around for a long time, but nobody fucking knew about them. Because who would?
Because for a long time, when you were part of the alt-right, you couldn't voice your opinions because it was like so extreme.
Yeah.
But now that there's fucking the Daily Stormer and all these alt-right websites, it's become more acceptable to talk about your fucking whiteness.
Yeah.
And so now people just don't give a fuck, and there's huge channels with fucking hundreds of thousands of subs talking about this shit. They're definitely
blowing up because and it's like, yo, I don't really care if you want to talk. Look, honestly, like I don't really give a fuck if you want to talk about your whiteness, dude. Honestly, I don't care. That's not my thing. I don't want people to talk about their blackness around me. I don't want people to talk about them being a woman or man. I don't fucking care. But yeah, you start your channel and do that shit. But the thing is, once you start saying like you need to talk about this, you need to care about this, I'm like, hey, no,
shut the fuck up.
Nah, bruh. Okay, so let's try to keep trucking along. We got a lot of them.
Yeah,
we're gonna try to burn through these. Right here is Simon.
Yeah.
Simon, $5. Simon Wilkins, thank you, man. It says, if I saw that woman, I'd say drop a few 100 pounds, and I think about it.
Oh, the white.
Yeah, the fucking fuck white.
Yeah.
I don't even, dude. She looks fucking terrible, dude.
Yeah.
Even if she was skinny.
Well, we can finish these at the very end because I think we're like.
Okay.
So we have something to do at the very end.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right.
So let's talk about like the biggest thing,
right? Because I don't want to be reading this for the entire time, guys. So yeah, the biggest thing that happened, and this just happened a few hours ago, apparently, maybe probably like 6 hours ago or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was I think it was a Dodge Charger. I think it was a Charger that rammed.
And apparently the plates were taken off, or it was like incorrect plates.
Oh.
So it was planned.
So this was totally planned.
Yeah, totally planned. The plates were incorrect according to the Charlottesville Police Department.
Oh shit.
And so the plates were fucked up. And so this was coordinated. Like
that's fucking
because they did it multiple times. They rammed once and backed all the way up and did it again. So it's like fucked.
Yeah. So I got like there's a clip right here, but I don't know if this is the best one. But here's just a little clip
I think there's multiple clips.
There's a bunch of angles because people had all their cameras out and shit.
Yeah, but we'll just show you guys.
Let me show this one right here because I think this is the one that actually I don't even know if this is the best one. Forgive me if this is a trash clip. Oh shit.
Fuck.
Oh yeah, there it is right there.
So then he backs up, hits more people.
Dude. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's multiple angles.
Yeah.
There's
Do we want to show a different angle or?
I mean, they get the gist of it.
Yeah.
We don't need to like.
So apparently there was 1 death and 19 are injured at this point.
Yeah.
So just from that white or gray Charger. And I mean, that kind of just leaves you a little bit speechless seeing that shit firsthand. It's like,
yeah, it's fucking crazy that like there's and then the other thing there's a bunch of people that they were saying and this is what I saw online because like there's a lot of people on the left.
Oh, there was 3 deaths. Somebody said.
I guess deaths. Updated, right?
Fuck. Yeah, because some people were mortally injured, so they could have died.
So they could have died.
And shit.
And I imagine seeing that fucking car like that, dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine more than one person got fucked from that shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That's fucking terrible. But what I'm seeing though, I'm seeing something, and it's been pretty bad, dude. That there's a lot of people that are saying stuff like on the left that are like they're claiming that the right people on the right they're so much more violent and stuff, and they're really just trying to blame it on them. I'm like, dude, this is a fucking lunatic.
Yeah.
This is a lunatic.
Yeah.
And maybe he was on the right. I don't know who this person is.
Right or left, this person, it doesn't fucking matter what side they're on. This person is insane. Nobody just fucking wakes up in the morning and they're like, you know what?
Oh, okay. Here, update. So, because there was a helicopter crash.
Yeah, there was. Yeah, there was a helicopter
and they're saying 2 people died from the helicopter
it was
crash.
2 cops.
Yeah, okay.
2 cops died
so there was the
from
person that died from the car, and then from the helicopter crash. Thanks for clearing that up, guys. And what we're seeing though, this little moment right here with the car is gonna make things really fucked up to the point where like if there's like another rally, if there's something
gonna be even more violence.
There might, yeah, dude, this like I said on one of the last videos I made about the Berkeley riots, I said that it's getting to the point where people are going to start stepping up their bullshit. Like you saw that there was rocks and M80s being thrown.
Yeah, I feel like this is the beginning of like a bigger thing. Like if they do try to start a race war, this is definitely the beginning of it. And I feel like more shit might happen. But like I said before, I don't think it'll get very far before like, military.
When the military actually steps in and fucking cracks down.
Yeah, and they're like
the National Guard and then the fucking SWAT, just the people will come and rain down on these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
And then people will be scared to do shit like
dealing with police and dealing with military is 2 completely different animals. Like,
oh yeah, nobody fucking wins, dude. You're not gonna win. It's like say when I started looking into the libertarian ideology, when I started looking into the libertarian movements and stuff. And I'm like, a lot of this stuff makes sense to me, individualism and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I get it. But there was too many people that are like, we need to fucking 1776 this shit. And I'm like, bruh, do you want to fucking die?
Yeah.
I'm like, do you want to be fucking wiped? Like, everybody wiped
Yeah.
out? Nope. Oh, you're like, oh, there's way more of us. I'm like, bruh.
But like,
have you
the
seen
weapons, the tanks?
Have you seen just the sound cannons? Just sound cannons alone that will fucking just leave an entire group of people just done, completely useless. You're gonna be in a fetal position, like, help, let it stop, please. And then they're gonna come in and then start fucking,
arresting
hopefully the rubber bullet people. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But that shit, 1776 will not commence again.
It won't.
It will not.
It'll get shut down before that shit happens.
I mean, even if I recognize there's a lot of corruption in the government, even if I realize there's a lot of fucked up things happening, there's a lot of crony capitalism, even if I recognize there's a lot of shit that could be better, the violent means is that's not going to work.
Yeah.
We'll get fucking crushed.
Yeah.
And it's something that, like, people need to understand that. So if the military, if, like, say the National Guard and if, like, say the SWAT started flexing their nuts at these protests, people would be fucking frightened.
They would stop.
Yeah.
There would not be any more fucking protests. People would just be like, no, it's cool, it's fine.
Yeah, dude. And that's the thing where I'm like, dude.
And like, there are other ways to handle this shit. If you're really mad about the monument getting torn down, like, then the groups that are forming this shit, you all put in money to relocate that shit to somebody's fucking property or in a museum or some shit. Yeah. There are other ways to handle this shit, but like, doing these protests, I don't think that's the way to do it. Like, I just
sorry.
God damn it, I'm done.
I have to.
I'm out.
I'm literally. I literally got to read this right now. I'm sorry. I'll get to those super chats later, but this is Horror Freak 106 $5. This dude, he's like,
can you actually do the voice?
Execute Order 1776. It's as good as I can do
Palpatine?
it. Do it. Do it. That's excellent. That's excellent. But okay. All right. I totally lost my train of thought.
I know, right?
I want to say this. Okay, so about Unite the Right, though. I want to go back to Unite the Right, and I want to go back to a lot of these people, the white nationalists and the alt-right people, and what they want and their end game. As far as I know, without saying the end game is ethno nationalism, the first step that they want to do is they want to be taken seriously. Yeah. They want to be taken seriously. And the thing is, from what I saw with the Unite the Right and like the pictures and seeing like these dudes wearing polo shirts with their nice fucking haircuts and their tiki fucking and torches. Yeah,
they didn't look like they were trying to fuck shit up. They looked like they were trying to be professional.
They look like they're trying to be professional, but here's the thing. They it's just, it doesn't, like, people are laughing. Or they're either angry or they're laughing.
Because, like, most protests are, like, ridiculous.
They really,
the Black Lives Matter, the Antifa, all of these protests have been happening, and, like, no one takes them seriously. Like, they make you look dumb.
Here's the thing, chat, guys. When's the last time you've seen a protest and you're like, this is fucking legitimate? I like how this looks. This is done very well and professionally. Like, give me, and I'm being genuine. I'm not saying this in a rhetorical way. I'm saying, like, give me an example, because so far what we've seen is like trash.
Yeah.
You know? What do you got?
I feel like the last like good protests, or I don't know if it was the last one, but like the protests for like actual women's rights, like back in the day. Like that was like that was like actually genuinely okay, or like black rights. I feel like that was like a genuine protest,
like a civil rights thing.
Yeah, civil rights. Yeah, but like these ones today about fucking microaggressions and whiteness, it's so dumb. Like it's so dumb.
Yeah, and there's a lot. Look, I've talked to a few people in the alt-right, and I've talked to things and I know certain arguments that they have that they say, because there's certain things, like one thing they talk about, all the violence and all the disagreements, all the things that we've done, or all the things that happen in the United States is not in the United States, around the world, is a result of people multiculturalism and not getting together. At a certain point, I understand what they're saying. Like say, obviously with like say a lot of migrants coming into certain places, and to me it's not about multicultural, I can't even say that right now. Multiculturalism.
Yeah.
It's not technically about that. Well, it's just about the fact that there's too many people that feel fucking entitled, and they don't think that they have to fucking change if they move to a certain area.
Yeah,
I think,
that's the biggest thing is you have to assimilate. No,
Yeah.
if you move to fucking Japan, if you move to India, if you move anywhere around the fucking world, you have to assimilate to that culture, and it applies to the American culture as well.
Yeah.
Now that's not fucking my whiteness or anything, because there's a lot of people.
Yeah, because some people
America.
might say, what is American culture? A lot of people like to, say what I've seen, like especially what I've seen, like what Richard Spencer would say is that American culture is basically white culture. Our foundation of it, the foundation of the golden rule, and the foundation of of Christianity and stuff is from white people.
But I don't think it has anything to do with white people. I think it just has to do with the fucking principles of respect each other, respect thy neighbor, and don't infringe upon anybody else's rights.
Well, see, and to them, it does have to do with whiteness because the white people created that shit.
Who fucking cares who created it?
That's where obviously where a lot of us are at. Yeah. We're like, dude, I don't care about that. But it's just one of those things to help some people understand where some of these people are coming from, because obviously I'm only going off of people I've talked to, some prominent people, speeches I've seen of Richard Spencer, talking to Nathan D'Amigo. A lot of stuff, dude.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that I've seen, and me being trying to understand it as best as I can, and then I've just come to the conclusion, I'm like, this shit's dumb, And then they get mad. They're mad at me because I don't like their ideology, and I'm like, how the fuck did you think I would like an ethno state or something, or think that I'm fucking subhuman or some shit? It's just it's a little weird, and I think at a certain point, like somebody just said right now in the chat, specific might said, just don't be a cunt. I mean, that's what it really comes down to.
There you go. It's simple as fuck.
It would be nice if we can just all be fucking civil. But here's the thing, with what the alt-right is also pushing for, it's making things less civil too. Their tensions are higher than they've been in a long time because they're like, oh, we want to separate ourselves from this shit. I'm like, well, here's the thing. Let me give you an example of something. One of my really good friends, his name is Chris. Back in 2011. He moved to France. And the reason he moved to France is because he fucking hated what was going down in America. A lot of stuff. There was more political stuff. There was a lot of, and a lot of, the government, and say a lot of Soros. There's all these people that are in fucking high places that are pulling the strings and stuff. He's like, fuck this. He's like, you know what? I want to be somewhere else. I want to try something different. I'm not down for this culture. I'm not down for this shit. And he just moved to France. He's like, I'm down. I'm done. This guy was.
Shit's happening there too.
Oh, it is now, of course.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, he acted and he did fucking something. And I'm not talking about France as I'm not saying that's not the point of this.
It's not about France.
My point is action. Is that there's a lot of people saying that, oh, I just want to live with white people and have white children. They're saying that they're afraid or for the future of white people. And I'm like, dude, just as long as you fucking have more white kids and then other people have white kids, it's never totally going to die off.
And the thing that gets me is why do you fucking care so much?
Yeah.
You're gonna live, you're gonna die, and it's not gonna fucking matter after that. So why don't you just live your fucking life, get rid of this whole white, black, Asian bullshit, and just live your life as an individual, do good, live your fucking life, and who fucking cares if there's white people or black people or Asian people, because in 1,000 years, it's not gonna fucking matter. This white and black and Asian, all this shit, it's not gonna fucking matter in 1,000 years. So stop clinging onto things that don't fucking matter.
Well, I mean, it's one of those things. Look, I will say, and I'll play devil's advocate because I mean, even though I'm there, that's why I'm just like, I don't give a fuck about any of this stuff. I was saying devil's advocate. I care about a lot of things that people don't give a fuck about at all. Like video games. I mean, a lot of people, but there's a lot of people that are like, you fucking nerdy bitch. They're like, you nerdy bitch.
Yeah.
Why do you care so much about video games? You should do something more productive with your life. I'm like, fuck you. I fucking love video games. I want fucking video games buried in my fucking grave. Or I actually want to be stuffed, honestly. I'm not even joking. I want to be fucking stuffed, dude. And whoever, I want to go to taxidermist. I want to be stuffed. Whoever can fucking, whoever is willing to take me and have me chill, I'll even chill in a closet. I don't care. I just want to be what I would prefer.
That is fucking terrifying.
What I would prefer, if I had the money, I would want somebody to strap me to a rocket, and then I want to fucking taxidermy off to the goddamn sun or something. But what I'm saying is though, let me get back on topic. Let's say I really care about video game stuff, and a lot of people don't. I care about them quite a bit, to the point where like Gamergate and all these things, there's a lot of people, I don't give a fuck about Gamergate. And I'm like, I do, bitch. This is really important.
Yeah.
And so something like that to me, which I consider a hobby, you know, there's other people, like say there's white people that really care about their identity and their whiteness. They care about, but what they need to understand is that there's a lot of people that don't give two fucks. And I totally, as far as these video games go, I completely accept that.
Yeah.
I accept that there's plenty of people that don't give a shit about what I think and what I believe and what I think is the most important. And the same goes for anybody else.
And you're never going to convince like those people who don't want to be convinced.
Yeah, it's like, we can talk about this shit. You want to talk, you want to talk about this, but the thing is, I'm going to tell you right now, you're not going to convince me otherwise. You know, it's just like, say, I remember one time I had a really honest discussion with a Christian, and he said, I want you to tell me what you know and see if you can convince me otherwise, and why it would be more beneficial to be, you know, atheist or agnostic. You would be open-minded and stuff. And I told him what I knew, and I told him, like, it's logical and made as much sense as I could, in which, in my mind, I'm like, bro, open and shut case. And he's just like, I still have my faith, dude, you know, and that's what it really comes down to.
Yeah.
And he's all, you know, I have my resolve, I have my convictions, and this is what's going to go down to.
The thing with religion is it doesn't really matter if you believe or not either way. Like, it's not going to like grandiosely affect your life if you like stop believing or start believing. Like, it can. Well, unless you like, you know, are a Christian and you think that being atheist means that you can do whatever the fuck you want. Like,
I mean, not
for most people, like, believing or not believing isn't going to do much. Like, you're still going to be the same person unless you attribute that to you changing as a person. You know what I mean? Like, I became a Christian and became a good person. Like, you always had it in you to be a good person. It's just
sure. I mean, they don't know. That's why we talk about secular humanism, where it's like people can be good people and have morals without being, you know, tied to a religion. But what I'm talking about is just, you know, there's people. Everybody in this chat right here has something that they really care about. And then there's probably the person right under them that doesn't give two fucking shits about it. And this is something that they would probably live or die by.
Yeah.
It's something that and my whole thing is, I'm like, you're not going to convince these people otherwise.
And you have to accept it in your own life that, like, not everybody's going to care about the shit you care about.
Yeah.
You just have to accept
That's what it really comes down to. And that's one of the biggest things that
Orc lives matter.
And look, that's one of the biggest things that matter. And I just want to say, I just saw that guy T in the chat not too long ago. I forgot to acknowledge it. How you doing, T? How you doing, man? I haven't talked to you. I haven't talked to T in a while.
I've never talked to T.
You never talked to T? Mm-hmm. Good guy. I really like him. He's very very level-headed.
Okay.
And probably one of the least. I mean, I've seen him get mad before, but like he's so fucking chill. Okay. Really chill guy. But I seen him get mad because you know sometimes people can get angry because shit happens. Mm. I think I can't remember what video it was. I think it was just some of the people in Black Lives Matter that were just acting so fucking absurd that he's just like, I can't. I'm sick of you niggas. It was a really good video. But yeah. So okay. So yeah. In a nutshell, when it comes to like say a lot of this stuff, then unite the right. And there was people like say recently mad that there were certain things I wasn't talking about, or there were certain things I wasn't doing. I'm not doing this or that. And I'm like, bro, I've done what I wanted to do already. As far as understanding like people like the alt-right, like I said, I've made a video on them. I've talked to Nathan D'Amigo. I've thoroughly discussed things with other people that in the ideology, in DMs and behind other things, and say it comes to just a stalemate where I'm like, we just don't see eye to eye, and we obviously never will, and that's fine. And I'm like, it's just I'm not down with your fucking identity politics. I'm just gonna chill and play some fucking video games. You don't understand. That's where I'm at. Yeah. You know, and so as long as people understand that, things can be a hell of a lot more chill. Yeah. Where it's like, yo, even if you do want your ethno state, try to find proper ways to go through it and stop trying to convince everybody that it's the fucking best thing and it's like the second coming of Christ, dude. Like it's gonna save everybody, because not everybody shares that sentiment.
I feel like if you want all white communities or whatever the fuck they're trying to go after, then go and make them, and stop trying to like convince everybody else that this is the right way and the only way,
and the best
way, the holy way.
And that's what I'm talking about.
Like, it's like if you want to do it, just go fucking do it.
With anything.
It's like trying to push Christianity. Like stop fucking pushing it. Just go and do it behind your fucking just stop.
That's what I'm talking about. Within like that. Just like there's even like you say Christian communities and stuff like that. And then there's all these I mean, if you look at like say a place like Utah, for example, Mormon country, dude. It's like there's a lot of crazy shit over there. Yeah. But it's just like a lot of white dudes with these crew haircuts, and they're Mormon as fuck, and they have their Mormon communities My friend though, and they're not like some people think they're like racist as fuck, but they're expanding. My friend, you know, and their family, they're Mexican as fuck, and they're the Mormons. They're all Mormons, and they go to Mormon schools, Mormon colleges, and they pay for everything. They're a huge community. Yeah. They've done it through proper channels, and especially because it's really easy when you consider yourself religious. It's really easy to get tax breaks and do all this cool, crazy shit. There are proper ways to do things. There's better ways to do things than like say, just dressing nice and then holding around tiki fucking torches. Yeah. You know what I mean? And that's my ultimate fucking criticism about this. But what I mean, it's just in a nutshell, man. Charlotte and the riots, it's fucked up. It's another thing that shouldn't be happening. Yeah. It's another thing that it's gonna keep getting fucking worse until, like we just said, we can just go back on it and say when the National Guard or the SWAT, that's when we SWAT first. Yeah. When they show up and start kicking people's asses, then maybe people wish you
weren't fucking doing that shit.
So they had polo shirts they kept fucking doing. I mean, bruh. I mean, I will say, T knows what he's talking about, because I would say as far as anybody goes on YouTube, any type of political commentary or anything, best dressed for sure. That guy,
you went best dressed.
He's best fucking dressed, dude. Charlottesville. Sorry, someone's like it's Charlottesville. I'm ranting, man. You guys know what I meant. You guys know what I meant. But thanks for telling me, anyways. Just because, you know, who knows? Maybe somebody would pick up that little clip and be like, I mean, this fucking faggot doesn't even know what he's talking about.
I mean, it's the name of the stream, but okay.
You want to fucking die?
No, I'm talking to them.
No. What do you mean? I got it wrong. Well, I got it wrong.
I was trying to defend you.
Oh, whatever. All right, in polos and khakis. Yeah, fashion. Hashtag fashion. Hey, I mean, it's a good day for golf, right? Isn't that what it looks like? They just
they're all going to
they're
at a fucking golf course.
They had a luau.
All the lights went out, so they had to fucking pick up tiki torches.
They're just mad. What the fuck, man? We can't play in the dark. There's like a fucking pig roasting and shit too. What the fuck, bro? Yeah, that was good stuff. I'm a reactionary. Let's see. No, I'm a reactionary anarcho-fascist. Come on, T, man. Everybody say you're flirting with them fascists, man. Why you doing that, man? Why you flirting with them fascists?
Why you gonna do that?
Why are you betraying our kind, bro? Ew. I saw one guy in the chat like that. He was like, y'all blame Black Lives Matter for everything. And I'm like, is that what we've been doing in this stream?
Have you watched the stream, or did you just tune in like 5 seconds ago and you're just fucking mad?
That's what it happens.
It's one of Tariq's followers.
It has to be. And it said no, his name was literally Melanin Power.
Oh my God.
I love this motherfucker, dude. But yeah, my whiteness. I mean, guys. Okay, out of the chat, the guys that are in the chat right now, I don't know if this is gonna work because a lot of people are all shit posty. If you think
for reals.
If you think an ethno state or ethno states, you know, like say everybody like whites and then blacks, then, you know, just separated. If you think it's a good idea, could you type in 1 in the chat? Like honestly,
but for real, honestly, don't just be.
I want to get like a consensus.
And if you think it's not a good idea, type 2.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. If you think it's a bad idea, type 2. I want to get a consensus of what the chat thinks, and I hope people do it.
I know. Oh no. Please.
Let's see what we got. So we got a lot of 1s. 2s.
So it's 1 for ethno state is a good idea, and then 2 for it being a bad idea.
Okay, so it looks like it's overwhelming. 2.
Yeah.
There's some 1s.
I think mostly the 1s are trolling though.
Yeah. See, even
that guy T said 1.
I didn't. All right, T.
I see you, T.
Hey, T. Should we?
You want to jump on, T?
Hey, you want to jump in real quick? On, T? Let's. We have a good like 3, 7. What the fuck 69, is this?
80.
Hey, bro. If you guys are down for that 69, type in 69.
Type in 69 for that 69.
But yeah, hey T, if you want to jump in, man, like
yeah, man. You want to send him the link on.
I'll send him a link. Let's see if he'll get in, because who knows, he might be doing He's probably fucking at a. He's probably at a fucking tuxedo store or a suit store getting tailored and shit right now.
Getting tailored.
Yeah, this motherfucker's always dressed all nice. He makes everybody else look like fucking diarrhea.
Like, nah, I can't come on right now. I'm in my sweats.
I would never show you guys that side of me. I'm fucking way too beautiful. Nah, T is a good dress. Actually, I need to get my fat ass into shape so I can start wearing suits again. Not like casual, but like say when I go to certain things.
I mean, I don't know. You can't get better than what you're in right now.
Oh, you make me blush. Don't. A lot of twos. All right, I think we get it. Don't get blocked, man. I mean, you know, when you type in too much, like you've been typing too much because you a bitch. You've been typing too much, bitch, nigga. Don't do that. It's okay. Let's see what that guy. Oh no! What is this?
You had one job.
I don't even know who this is.
Who is he? What the fuck?
Okay, I sorry. The thing was lagging when I was trying to type in that guy T. That guy T. And for the remainder of that guy, if that guy T joins us, I'm gonna type it. I'm fucking stop it, dude. Anybody? I need a new host.
Yeah, we need a.
I need a new host.
I need to be evicted off this stream.
Oh, I hate when you mess.
Look at that profile picture.
Woo-wee. I mean, these guys. Man, I hate this. See, when I try. Okay, I fucking.
You gotta just go to.
You gotta go to this thing, and this will be easier.
Yeah.
That.
Of course, this is a needle drop. Get out of here.
Fucking Anthony Fantano. Man, I was supposed to work out with that guy. I'm sad.
Wait, he lives in LA?
Fuck no. This is when it was VidCon. He lives like fucking East Coast.
Yeah, I thought so too.
Yeah. Haven't you been talking to him? You guys all veganing up?
No, just from VidCon.
Oh.
I haven't talked to him.
Oh. Mm.
He's married. Chill.
Oh.
Chill.
What is this? All right, so I gave the link to T and see if he'll join us. I didn't catch and see if he said he can join or not because I was paying attention to what the other thing. Best teeth in the fucking game.
What other shit was
Okay. So as far as guys,
look up some updates on.
Yeah, as far as the Charlottesville and riots, is there something specific that is there like a big part we're missing? Is there something that we're missing? Let us know in the chat because we want to make sure we cover the most important things. Because if there was something, we would appreciate that. Some collab with Anision? What the fuck?
Ew.
Why?
Let him die. Sorry. Let him die, okay? He needs just like.
I mean, you can tell whenever he needs money. He always starts starting shit, you know.
Blair.
The helicopter crash. We touched on it, but we didn't actually like say go into it. If you want to just look it up real quick and see what's happening with it. But I haven't seen T if he actually said he was going to be able to join or not. I like how fucking like random we are with that shit. Like, hey, let's get somebody on real quick.
I know. I mean, why not?
I mean, no, I love that. But yeah, after we get on T, if he does show up, I'm going to we're gonna read the super chats because I know there was a lot of people donating.
There was a lot. Yeah, you guys are amazing.
You guys, goddamn,
like so much appreciation.
This was a fun. This was a fun episode.
This was really fun.
This was a good one.
Really fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Next one should be even better, especially if we make sure we do everything right.
The format.
Hashtag format.
You guys get on us about the fucking format. We need a format. Okay.
I don't see that going T. Maybe he hopped off the chat.
Maybe he was like, "Ooh, they invited me. I'm out of here."
He's like, "Fuck these! I don't want to be associated with these niggers."
Oh. Chill.
I ain't got no chill, man. I do not have any chill.
Yeah, I don't.
You didn't see an article about the helicopter crash?
Okay, 2 Virginia state troopers killed in helicopter crash tied to white supremacy rally. Yeah. So I guess they were helping law enforcement monitor the nationalist rally, but it doesn't say why they.
Like it doesn't say like how it crashed.
Like how they crashed.
You think maybe it was just like a malfunction or something like that? That's crazy though. I've never actually heard of a helicopter crashing. That's pretty nuts. Whatever. Find out about it later.
Yeah, the cause of the crash remains under investigation, but there is no indication of foul play. The crash happened just a few hours after a car plowed into a crowd of people peacefully protesting against the white national.
Shit.
What?
Yeah, it's all good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I guess. Wait, what the fuck?
What?
It says the crash happened just a few hours after a car plowed into a crowd of people peacefully protesting against the white nationalist rally.
Yeah, that's right. What's wrong with that?
I thought it was the white nationalists having a rally and a car crashed.
No, that was the Antifas, and then somebody
crashed into the Antifas.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, and that's what they're saying.
I don't fucking know anything.
All right, shut
Show's
your
over. Goodbye.
Shut your mouth. We got a guest on here.
Oh,
SBG.
What up, man?
Hello.
What's going on?
Hey, man, not much, dude. How you doing? How you been?
Pretty good, bro. How are you, Kasar?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
Doing good. Well, better. I've gotten all of my fucking rage tweets about this whole Unite the Right thing out of my system. So
That's good.
What do you make of this? What is your synopsis, man, of like this fucking the Charlottesville?
The Unite the Right.
It's annoying on multiple different levels. I mean, you got these people. I mean, one. I think the whole fucking rally was stupid, and even though I share my fair share of somewhat sympathies to the alt-right, this rally was so cringy. It was so, in my opinion, it was so lame, and then at the end, they didn't even have anything to show for it because they were completely complicit, which, I mean, you can't really fault them for, but they were completely complicit in getting kicked out by the cops, which I've been berating Spencer constantly. The alt-right's been saying, oh yeah, you're gonna use public venues because the state's on our side, and Trump loves us and shit like that, and now they're getting their permits revoked and kicked out. So I had to rub that in his face a bit. But yeah, man, then you have this what's the guy's name again? Alex
Which
or
one?
something? James Alex Fields, the car driver.
Oh,
okay,
shit.
I didn't know that. I didn't know his name.
Yeah, and this fucking guy. I knew. I was interested because I figured that the whole story. Did you see that one where Poll came out?
No, what did they say?
What would have happened?
Poll had originally theorized that it was some person who they had supposedly tracked the license plate back to, who had a picture of a Dodge Challenger back in 2011, same color, same build, same spoiler on the back.
Weren't the license plates like fake?
Yeah, it was.
Okay, yeah.
And and they were anticipating that like it was like this some leftist guy and some
shit,
trans queer person, but turns out it's an alt-right guy with a terrible fashy haircut.
Wait, so were they trying to frame this other person with the other license plates?
I don't know if they were trying to frame them or if it was just bad. I mean, granted,
coincidence. I mean, that's a kind of crazy coincidence. Some queer person that an alt-right person who's driving a car and they're it seems a little bit too.
Yeah, exactly. Poll definitely has their bias in the matter. Poll is definitely sympathetic to one side over the other. So it's possible that it could have been spreading fake news, which is unfortunate because we need Poll. The CIA is not going to help us, so we have to rely on them. But it's possible.
Yeah, man. What do you see? Like, say, do you think that because of stuff like this, do you think that the next time there's a rally, do you think that there might be even more like violence? Do you think it might get stepped up even more? Do you see like somebody, first there was like rocks and M80s and bricks being thrown, and like say maybe Berkeley, one of the last things happening, you're having a fucking idiot now crashing a car into people. Do you think that things might get stepped up from here? Like, they're killing our people now, then there might be some retaliation. What do you think?
Oh yeah, people are going to start like getting shot. I mean, that's kind of like been this trend. Because the whole meme I call it the free speech rally. None of this shit is about free speech. It's generally most people who go there generally just want to fuck shit up.
Start shit.
Yeah, that's why they're wearing helmets and bringing bats.
And shields. What the fuck?
Oh, the shields. Oh god.
The shields. They're so cringy.
Hey, what was that one dude? It was Base Stick Man. Remember that
guy?
Yeah. Base Stick Man was the first one, and everybody just started doing it. And now it's just. It's just cringy and fucking LARPing and terrible.
LARPing?
I mean, yeah, essentially. Oh man, it's pretty bad. And I heard more reports that there wasn't like say when there was actually, you know, violence, when there's actually things when there's things going down that the military, not the military, what the fuck am I saying?
Caps?
That the local law enforcement, they kind of stood
National
down.
Guard was there.
National Guard
Oh
showed
my
up.
God.
Okay. So
Yeah.
National Guard actually was there. Okay. Yeah. I'm a little bit, I didn't do as much digging because I was pretty busy, and then I was also streaming. I was on Twitch, and then I was actually watching. We were doing some shit.
Yeah,
so
we're being noobs.
we tried to get the gist of everything and talk about like just the basic stuff of what happened and what this means.
Yeah.
And but I'm glad you're on because you're actually giving me insight to things that I didn't even know about.
Same here.
And I'm just,
it was kind of hard to sift through everything because there's so much happening.
There's
it was
stuff- there's-
like hard to get all of the correct information all together.
like really when I went on to get more information about just the Unite the Right, then all of a sudden there was the crash, the car crash, and then there was the helicopter crash.
Yeah,
and there was
so much shit happening.
So I was just like, fuck, man.
Yeah.
And how long is this? And I mean, is this shit gonna go on maybe tomorrow too?
I think I want to say I think it was a 2-day event. I think it was yesterday, the last night thing,
Okay.
and then the official speeches were supposed to happen today. I know all the speakers are still in Virginia. Most of the speakers, and I know Richard Spencer supposedly is supposed to be doing a press conference pretty soon.
Okay.
So we'll see from that. If I doubt that they'll have any. You know, that they'll try again tomorrow in like a public square or something. They might have like a private venue event. But, you know, that's all speculation.
It's fucking crazy.
In this day, I didn't think that. I didn't really see this coming. I'll be honest. I didn't. I saw obviously the rise of the alt-right and rhetoric like this. I saw that. I saw that coming. Sure, but as far as like things happening on their side and seeing things like even something that happened like a month or so ago with what was that, Laura Loomer, when she interrupted the Shakespeare in the Park.
Mm-hmm.
When I saw stuff like that, I didn't see that happening on the right. I didn't see that. I honestly didn't see stuff like this happening, or somebody plowing into a crowd of people. I didn't see that coming from like the right or something. I thought that they were going to be.
I mean, the right-wing SJWs have risen.
That's it, dude. At this point, like as much as they hate that, there are people, there are fringe elements of the right, of the alt-right, whomever, that are acting so irrational that classifying them as social justice warriors.
I mean, what's the
pretty
key,
accurate.
What's the key element of being a social justice warrior is having your identity. It's the same thing with the alt-right. They having their identity and they're taking it to the extreme to the point where they're fucking rioting. It's crazy.
It's happening. And one of the things where like I respected, I really did respect conservatives, and I still do. And a lot of people on the right, I respected them a lot more. Even people on the right, why I actually, even streamed with Nathan D'Amigo in the first place. Because like wanting to understand these people and understanding like what this guy's about and his organization. And I want to like, what is this? What is this ethno-nationalism that you keep speaking about?
Yeah.
More than say me reaching out to somebody on the left that they're just fucking crying and spewing their shit. Like Francisco Ramsey, for example, she would never talk to me. She would never actually sit down and have a conversation, explain her stuff, even though people tried to do it. And then turns out that was a bad fucking idea. It's one of those things where I'm like, yeah, you guys are much more level-headed. Definitely. I want to talk to you guys and understand this. And, at the end of the day, I'm still not going to fucking like it, but I still at least want to know what the hell what's going on.
But they're still all about their fifis.
Well, at the end of the day, like say there's a lot of people that got mad at me that I would dare even say anything negative against them. And I'm like, well, what would give you the impression that I like identity politics at all? Like it's like the myth.
I've noticed that too, and that's the thing that's prevalent in the alt-right, even within the alt-right circles. Like they don't like being criticized, and that's one of the things. Even though I don't like the whole right-wing SJW meme, there's starting to become some validity to it, unfortunately. And like when you said, like when you first started off talking about them, that's one thing I admire about them too. The fact that they were rational, they were reasonable, they were able to communicate their ideas, professionally, and actually have a conversation. But now they're just, I don't know what their game plan is. Like they're just abandoning that. And I know Richard Spencer is trying to be like the Milo Yiannopoulos of the alt-right, and he's not funny. He's not working. Not working at all. He's not funny. He's not cool. He can't dress for shit. He's bad. It's just bad.
Yeah.
It's really dude. He's not doing a very good job. He needs to figure out. He needs to be. I mean, and the thing is, if he tries to take a more serious path, then I think he's gonna be tied to Hitler even more, because everybody's always just like, this guy is fucking Hitler incarnate.
Yeah.
And he's just like memes, Pepe and shit. And they're like, dude, stop. Like I would see people in the alt-right being like, "Fucking stop, dude! Stop it right now."
Really
one thing I do find fascinating that I've noticed is that from like the general media coverage, this is the first time that I've noticed that the alt-right this is the first time the alt-right has really had its own speech rally thing, outside of like the little New York one, but it's the only first time it's had one with like ample opposition. And usually like with the new right, the alt-right people, with Berkeley and different places, there's whenever the media showcases it, it's very easy to pin focus in terms of violence on Antifa, on the left. In regards to this event, it seems like the alt-right in particular, is the highlight of every media station in terms of violence, not only because of the car crash, but also just in terms of the general fights at the pre-torchlight thing ceremony, tiki torch thing. The alt-right is being posted as like they're showcasing the violence of the alt-right pretty heavily, and in some cases disingenuously, because they don't show the full context of how fights start. They just show, if violence is occurring, so we're just going to label this whole event violent. Even on conservative outlets like Fox News, which is really interesting. And I know there's going to be alt-righters in the comments or who are going to hit me and say, "T, that's because the media is controlled by Jews." I don't know, but it is fascinating.
Please no, please.
I mean, I've ran into that a couple of times.
I can't.
Oh, shit.
That shit, I cannot.
No, it's one of those things where, like, that's what I said, like, where I've tried to have some conversations with some people, and I've had emails, I've responded to some emails, and some of it starts getting to a place where I'm like, dude, I'm not at that Jew question shit, that Jew problem. You
can exit out when they start to bring up the Jew problem.
Yeah, it happens, dude. It happens. I'm like, fuck. Yeah. I don't, and it's one of those things where, look, my channel, like, there's a lot of people that are willing to have thorough discussions all the time with people in different ideologies all the fucking time. People in the alt-right, they can talk. There's this guy that I've come acquainted with, Mouthy Buddha, that is become very cozy with the alt-right, where he criticizes them, but he also sympathizes with them quite a bit. And I'm like, yeah, that's fine. It's not really my style. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm not really one to talk shit. If you're not talking shit to me, I'm not really going to talk shit about you, really. Yeah. I'm not really going to go crazy, or I just like to shit post and have a good time and be like, yo, all I want to offer is a little bit of critical thinking and a little bit of comedy. I'm not trying to save the fucking world. I'm not trying to...
It's funny because they all think that. They all think that we're out here to try to, like, I want to change.
No, I mean,
it's like, we're not trying to fucking change the world.
Yeah, dude, there's people, like, and I want to be very clear about that, because sometimes, I'm like, yo, I'm going to try to just be very rational. I'm going to try to hear some people out.
Yeah.
And some people, it gets lost in so much rhetoric, man. Like, like, people in the quote-unquote skeptic community have been in so much drama lately. Shit that a lot of people don't, like myself. You included, where I'm like, dude, what's happening? I have people keep telling me shit that didn't happen. They keep telling me, and I'm like, where are you hearing this from? Who's talking shit? Who's saying this stuff? They're making up stuff. And I'm like, where's this coming from? Yeah. I've explained my position about things time and time again, about a lot of stuff. Obviously, things about even fucking race realism. That's one of the biggest things. I've explained very thoroughly my thoughts on what, and then even fucking somebody like Stefan Molyneux even said the same talking points, where he's like, oh, these people are just denying that race realism is a thing. And I'm like, bro, I mean, I just said, I was like, I can't speak for everybody, but I can speak for myself. And, because people consider me a part of this community. And I'm like, fair enough. It doesn't matter. I don't care. But I'm like, yo, I'm not denying shit. The only thing I'm saying is that there's things that I don't like.
Yeah.
And there's certain things I don't like when people generalize shit and paint a broad brush about people. Like, say the same thing when people are painting broad brushes about fucking white people. And then people just say, oh, no, it's just maybe, like, for example, let's say, oh, white people on average are racist. Not all, just on average. I'm gonna be like, fuck off. Now, if somebody tells me that on average, black people don't understand the concept of Western morality, I'm gonna be like, fuck off, dude. Like, what are you trying to do? You're just painting this giant fucking broad brush and not treating people as individuals. Like, I know there's always these fucking collectivists, there's always these groups and shit, but when you I'm not gonna talk shit about you until you prove to me that you're a piece of shit. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And that's one of those things I try my best to do. And sometimes you can jump the gun easily. It's very easy to jump the gun when you hear gossip and there's he said, she said. And I try my best not to do that. But I'm seeing things like coming from the right now, getting caught up in that. And it's really fucking disappointing me.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things where I'm like, I'm getting fucking tired of this nonsense, because there's some stuff that I'd rather be talking about. There's things that, like, say, things that when we were talking about, like Bill C-16, things that going on in Canada, things that people wanted to push over in the United States, things like, say, YouTube as a whole, things you know, the whole Google thing, like where people calling them fucking gulag and shit, where I'm like, I think this is really interesting stuff that's actually affecting some of my livelihood.
Yeah, we had like 3 other topics, and then this crazy shit.
Yeah, so
like,
it's fucking crazy, man. I know I'm talking in circles right now, dude.
Oh no, you're right, and that's one of the things that the alt-right really needs to improve on, in that it's become, granted, the alt-right, you know, they're not fans of like individualism and things like that. They're racial identitarians and collectivists, and people like Stefan Molyneux, and then you know, other, you know, more people on like the race realism side of things. They take validity, in which there is some validity to statistical averages in regards to IQ and different you know, racial, you know, biology and things like that. Just general evolution. But they take that and they kind of lose sight of other people's they lose sight of individualism as something that should be entertained at all.
Yeah.
And they twist it to their narrative.
Yeah, and if you do that, then you can't have a conversation with the individualists.
Exactly.
That you isolate yourself from the conversation.
Yeah, that's one of my major criticisms, one of my major concerns. One of the latest videos I made when I was talking about Stefan Molyneux, I was pissed off because I was editing, and then I just saw this shit, and I'm like, dude, I'm fucking tired. Like, what made me mad, it wasn't exactly what he said, it was what he said right before. Stefan Molyneux was talking about evidence and reason. Like, he's like, it would be nice if that's what would rule the world, if that's what we're all about. And then he's like, but just look at the skeptic community, for example. When he said that, and I'm like, dude, what he said was that what we were denying, and I just got so pissed off. I'm like, dude, where's your evidence that people are denying that shit? Like, you're saying this stuff, and it made me so mad that I'm like, this dude, every once in a while I can watch the Stefan Molyneux video. Sometimes he has some good information about certain topics, and I'll be like, this is all well and good. Sometimes he'll talk about things like the Wonder Woman movie and says it's just a feminist propaganda piece, and I'll be like, it's just fucking trash. This is a stupid video. But, you know, like, I'll take him you know, case by case. But it was just like one of those things where it just made me mad that, like, with him having such a large audience, I just got so pissed off that I'm like, dude, all this is gonna do is kick up more dust and more bullshit that people didn't fucking say. There were certain things that were said, and people usually point to that fucking stream we did with Andy Worski. Yeah. And I'm like, I would try to see, like, oh, people made videos about it. Like, I was never in the thumbnail, and I'm like, people are usually talking shit specifically about Jeff. And I'm just like, well, maybe you want to talk shit about Jeff then, and stop fucking saying skeptic community or some stupid shit. Yeah. Or I'm just like, maybe you want to make a video about. I didn't make a video, you know, I talked about Stefan Molyneux. I didn't talk about talking shit about philosophers, you know what I mean? Or I'm just like, I'm talking about this guy right now, and it was just getting really tiresome, dude. It was just getting really tiresome, getting really annoying, and then a lot of people, to the point where, like, you know, I said SJWs can be, you know, progressive SJWs can be really fucking annoying, but I've never, out of all the videos I've made, I've never had one take my business email and create a fucking Stormfront account for me, create a Pornhub account for me. God. Like, as soon as all this shit happened, all of a sudden I'm getting that.
Oh my God.
Like, as soon as I started, you know, criticizing alt-right a little bit, somebody took it upon themselves to take my business email and create me a Stormfront account. They're like, "Hey, welcome to Stormfront. You need to fucking confirm your email." And then they made a Pornhub account for me and started fucking with my stuff. And I'm like, "What is this shit, man?" Like, stop. Like, I don't want you guys to go down as the right wing SJWs. That is not my fucking. Like, if it was up to me,
you're better than that.
SJWs wouldn't exist. Yeah. Like, if it was up to me, I don't want this stupid shit. I honestly, I genuinely, I can do other stuff. And I've said this before. My channel originally was supposed to be a gaming channel. Like, that was supposed to be. I started and I saw all these people. I saw KSI. I saw fucking Markiplier. I saw all these people just making bank and having a good time. I'm like, dude, this is what I want to do. I started researching a lot of stuff, what was going on in the gaming community, and then I saw Gamergate and all this stupid shit, and then I just started talking about it, and then it kind of manifested, and it turned into this. And if it was up to me, like, this shit would not exist. I'd be having a good fucking time playing video games. And so it's not my, I don't want to fucking be like, oh, this is so good, let me trigger the right now. Like, it's not my thing. It's just, I just want people to shut the fuck up and chill out. That's it. That's it, in a nutshell, if we could.
And we can't shut the fuck up until everybody else shuts the fuck up, you know?
Yeah. Real quick, I just want to say something, because I want to say something about Shu on Head. She's been in the chat. How you doing, Shu?
Hi, Shu.
Shu, at a certain point, you're going to have to come on the stream.
Yeah, man.
Because
do it.
I really enjoy Shu. We all enjoy Shu, obviously. Everybody loves Shu. And I really want Shu, June, to come on this stream one day. Maybe next week. But yeah, I
want to see Shu fight with more people.
You want to see her fight with? She told us no.
No.
Thanks, bruh. But yeah, she never. I don't know. She's way too fucking nice, dude. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I mean that in a really good way. She was really. Like I feel like, say, because there's a lot of people that are very serious in this genre that get really really angry that there's people like, say, myself, like Shu, whatever exists, that are like you, that we just like to fuck around, right? And they're like, you're not taking shit seriously. But I'm like, dude, I think people need. I think there needs to be balance, dude.
That's the point.
I feel like I think people like there's people like, say, for example, Teal Deer. I think he's a necessity. I think that when I hear about this stuff and me, I'm being like, a lot, as much shit as people talk about Teal Deer, I'm still subscribed to him. I still watch his shit, dude. I still listen to his stuff. Like, obviously, you never, like I've said before, you're never gonna agree with anyone 100%. That's stupid to even think so. It's stupid to unsub when somebody says something that just fucking pisses you off, because it's just like, hey, that's not what their entire channel's about usually. Now, if it's something that goes against like your beliefs, and then that's what they keep talking about, of course you're like, fuck this.
Yeah.
But I'm not quick to unsubscribe from people, like, ever. Like, I'm still subscribed to stuff I'm on you.
I'm subscribed to Riley Dennis. I don't give a fuck.
Well, there you go. Yeah, and I'm sure fucking that guy T is subscribed to like everyone under the sun. He's probably there's probably I don't even know. Does Richard Smith have a channel?
I don't even know. I'm fucking following that guy.
Does he have a channel?
I don't know. I've been seeing his meme going around Twitter of like him doing like the Italian impression. I don't know what channel that's on, but I think he runs like the alt-right channel or something like that.
Ew.
Yeah.
You want to read super chats really quick?
Yeah, we can read a little bit of super chats. I don't know, T, you want to hang around for the super chats? Or you wanna get out of here?
Oh yeah, I'll let you guys take care of that. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up some PUBG, get my video meditation back on.
Why is everybody on fucking PUBG, man? What is so good about that?
Because it's just the game right now, bro. I mean, well, apparently, technically, like something new, 7 Ways to Die or something like that is the new game. And like all my PUBG friends have like left me, but PUBG is still nice.
God, everybody has fucking ADHD, man. Like, wasn't PUBG just like the thing, like just like 3 weeks ago or something? Yeah. And everyone's like,
it's still good though, bro. You should check it out.
I've been, goddamn, everybody's been telling me. I'm gonna have to cave.
Do it.
I'm gonna have to cave and get on that. Hey, man, I appreciate you dropping by. This was I really liked this segment. This was fucking.
Yeah, dude.
It's been a good stream, man.
Yeah, pretty good.
Oh yeah, no problem, man. Anytime. You guys take it easy. I'll definitely catch you around.
All right, for sure.
Bye.
All right, see ya. And Shu, we coming for you, nigga. Like we're gonna get Shu on.
Nah, let her be.
No, I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
We'll let her be for now. She's coming.
For now.
She's coming on. We want the gold, sucker.
All right, where are we?
All right, so we're just gonna refresh.
We were at like Malcolm, I think.
Oh
right?
shit!
Oh
yeah.
My God.
Wait,
okay.
It's fine because we had the big refresh. Man.
Holy shit!
All right.
Okay.
Wait, did we read this one?
Okay.
Okay, no, right here from Broken.
Right here. Yeah.
Okay, guys, we're gonna read these super chats, and this is gonna take a minute, and then we're gonna bounce because this has been a really good stream.
Yeah, it's been almost 2 hours.
Yeah, this has been this was fun.
Stream.
It was fun.
Yeah.
Even though this was a really fucked up situation.
Yeah.
It was kind of fun. All right, so okay, we'll start with brokages over hokages.
Oh my God.
All right then, $30, dude. Thank you so much. That's awesome. And it says, I don't know what to ask here, but is my money to make some spicy vids. Here's my money. I'm fucking retarded, dude. Here's my money to make some spicy vids. Dude, thank you so much. Actually, this money, and I'll be looking, I like investing money into videos sometimes, and there were some skits that I want to do, and I'm like, I can't really do that right now. But this has been very generous. I actually might invest some money into some fucking cool shit that I've been wanting to do. Let me see. Malcolm of the North again, boy. What you doing, man?
Hey, more Canada money.
More Canada money. Fuck. What's the matter with me? Money. All right, $5. SPG out here with the glasses, looking like a smarter young Spike Lee.
Ooh.
Don't call me Spike Lee, motherfucker.
Don't make him blush.
Don't call me Spike Lee. Fucking Spike Lee, man. I mean, he's all right. I mean, I know he's real about certain things. Like, say, he even addressed fuck, I forgot what's called that movie, that documentary about Chicago. How it's like because because Chicago's like a war zone. With how many people are like, especially the South, Southern Chicago. Yeah, and that was really interesting. Okay, I don't want to get on that right now, but
$5 from Patchouli.
Patchouli.
This stuff is just ass backwards, but at least we all get to watch the fireworks while the alt-right and Antifa LARP about it.
That's exactly what we were talking about, dude.
So
fucking
funny.
LARPing at its finest. I've actually been wanting to go LARPing, dude.
Dude, you want to go LARPing?
I want to go fucking LARPing.
I'm like down for
LARPing. Let's fucking go
like,
LARPing.
I'm down.
No, I'm totally down. Give me that
I
shit.
swear to God, I'm down as
We're
fuck.
going. No, I'm
Snapchat that shit?
Yeah, I'm 1,000,000% down.
No, like,
dude.
I'm down as fuck.
Bro, fucking
Down
we'll
as
make a
fuck.
video, dude.
Keep your eyes out for LARPing
LARPing
videos.
video. That'd be
LARPing
fucking
vlogs.
good, dude. All right. Alexander's $10. Jesus, what the hell's the matter with me? I'm like brain dead right now.
You want me to read some?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, to quickly lighten up the discussion, SBG from one metalhead to another, thoughts on the band Revocation, if you've listened. Love you both. Have some Canadian fun bucks.
Yeah, more Canada bucks, dude.
Thank you for them Canada money.
Revocation, I haven't heard of them, and I'm sorry if that disappoints, man. I don't know, but I'm gonna check them out though, just for you, man.
€5. Is that euros?
Those are pounds.
£5 from Harry Wessex. I love how some people on Twitter talk as if there are no white people outside the U.S. Somehow all white people are to blame for racism in the United States.
Bro,
true.
I mean, it's just like it's gone down to where, I mean, you've seen the rhetoric. People say all white people. Yes, all white. You saw that one chick
in South Africa. You're to blame too.
Oh yeah. Fuck. Especially South Africans. Are you fucking kidding me? Of course. Fucking white devils.
Oh my god. Okay, $5 from James Hugh. The ID of the driver was just announced.
Okay, that's what that guy T talked about.
Yeah, he just talked about that on stream. So thank you very much. $5 from Alexander Wayne. It was a high school kid with liberal ideology. I think the plates were wrong.
Yeah, it was wrong.
So
that's where he got it. He probably got it from Pole.
Yeah. But thank you for the $5. Another $5 from Tiberius Kirk. If there is a God in the sky looking down, what he must think of what we've done with the world he created.
Queen.
I
mean, I think about that from time to time, even though I'm like not religious. Yeah. I would say like, what I would have to say, what
would you think if you were God?
See, if
I
were
look down, you'd be like, fuck that.
Like, it depends. Like, say if I were a God that's like I created and I literally did like a free will, like do what you want, and then he came and checked in on people, I'd be like, oh shit. I'd be like, y'all going to hell. Y'all are fucked.
Yeah.
But if I were like, say, if I were
but maybe you'd be so like ascended to the point that like good is not good and evil isn't evil. You know what I mean?
Well, there's
like all things are just things.
It's just a thing. I mean, and there's a thing like there's like yin yang. There's a lot of different things that
because you can't have good without evil.
Yeah, and I mean, it's technically that's true because what is good if there's no evil?
Yeah.
So, but the thing is, it's just the idea of some benevolent or all-knowing dude, and you have to question the morality of that being, because it's like, would you also it's kind of like, say, dogfighting, for example. You have control of these beings, and you're having them just fucking tear each other apart for your amusement, for your entertainment. Yeah. Where I'm like, you have to question that person's morality.
But like, what if this is just a simulation and it's not even real? So like, all the shit that happens here doesn't really matter, because like when you die, you're just like, oh, that wasn't real. All right, it's no big deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, like we gotta.
All right, another time.
That'll be like a debate topic or something that I'll have, because we're gonna go way too deep in that shit.
Okay.
People in the chat are like, what the fuck fuck is going on?
Oh, we'll do it again.
Yeah, we
did. $5 from Horror Freak 106 in the Palpatine voice.
Oh yeah.
Execute order one. I can't do it.
1776.
Yeah, there you go.
Do it.
Thank you, dude. $5 from Rick Capone. You protest in the middle of the street, you run the risk of crazy mofos trying to kill you no matter what side you're on. That's what I was thinking, is like they were walking down the middle of the street.
Yeah.
That's already dangerous in itself. But
yeah,
that's no excuse for the dude in the car to hit them. But
fuck no.
But I mean,
no, fucking psychopath, dude. Somebody willing to do that shit. Complete fucking psychopath, complete sociopath, complete disconnect from fucking reality and people.
And like but like people know for the next whatever rallies or protests are, be fucking careful, or just don't go.
Absolutely.
Just don't fucking go. Like,
absolutely.
Is it really worth your life at that point?
Yeah,
because crazier shit's gonna happen.
Absolutely. Like I would absolutely advise against that.
Yeah.
Until shit kind of calms the fuck down.
Yeah.
I would advise against going. But hey, man, some people would die for their beliefs. So if that's
true.
you, I mean, fuck.
More power to you. All
right, what do we got here?
$5 from the Geth. The problem is media glorify Antifa and the cops let them attack people. If the cops did their job and beat Antifa's ass, the right wouldn't get violent.
I mean, yeah, because I mean, there was a lot of people on the right that were just trying to, have these peaceful protests. They were trying to do they always call them free speech rallies and everything.
Yeah.
And that's not necessarily, it's not always the case. But hey, whatever. But then the Antifa keeps showing up and doing stupid shit. Even back in early 2016. There was in Anaheim, where VidCon, the city VidCon was in. There was a KKK rally, like the new KKK. Mm-hmm. There was like 10 motherfuckers there.
Oh my god!
And Antifa showed up and started fighting them, and the person got stabbed, and it got out of hand because the Antifa, they show up to fight. If no one showed up and these 10 people just were like white power, and then they went home,
there wouldn't be news, and their ideologies wouldn't be spreading.
Nothing.
And they would just be crying into the fucking void.
Yeah, they would go back to their homes and be like fucking depressed, eating sandwiches and shit.
Yeah.
And that's how it would have been. I'm like, dude, don't fucking give these people power,
fueling
dude.
the fire.
I'm like, just let these motherfuckers go, dude.
Yeah. Another $20 in Canadian money from Wolfcat Wildcat. It looks like a fucking furry. You rock some black eye. Thank you. I'm sorry.
Thank you so much.
Don't mean to offend you. $10 from Ty DZ1. Hey guys, I seriously urge you to look into Dinesh D'Souza and his books and videos on racism and its roots in America. The alt-right people are sorely mistaken in their political party affiliation. I've definitely heard of Dinesh D'Souza. I've seen a couple of his movies, and the dude is a very brilliant dude. I haven't read any of his books though.
Look into that shit.
Yeah, thank you so much. $5 from Humane Mind. I think you two cracked the case. White people created property rights, equality, and the laws, but people of color don't want to culturally appropriate.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I hear that sometimes. It's
Hey. Another $5 from Bad Wolf 2. I'm sick of being called evil for being white, but these white nationalists are off their rockers. They're violent. They need more MLK and less Malcolm X.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
exactly.
and that's like the whole thing where I think that's where a lot of confusion happened, where a lot of, like I said, we defended, I've made multiple videos defending white people from stupid ass racists from the progressive SJW side.
Yeah.
And then there was people that were extreme white people within their ideology. They thought that like I was cool with them. And I'm like, no. As far as it goes, I'm going to defend people from being wrongfully attacked about like anything. That's where it stops. You know what I mean? And as far as me defending your ideology, no. Like, no, exactly. I'm not going to do it. You have every right to believe it, but I don't have to respect it. I don't have to like it. And don't get offended if I don't like it or I talk shit. I mean, have a little more balls, like a fucking Christian or something. Or like, you know what I'm saying? Like somebody like usually when I've criticized, I know there's a lot of extremist Christians and stuff like that get really fucking butthurt, but don't be like those people either. Be like the ones that are the major ones. Most people, if you say something like, God isn't real, religion's fucking dumb, they're like, bless you, I'll pray for you. Yeah. And then boom, you've been fucked in the ass because you can't say anything to that. You're like, what are you gonna say to them? There's nothing. They're just like, I'll pray for you. I'm like, well, fuck me. I'll well, whatever. Like they technically beat you because they're going with their thing and they've taken the moral high ground. Yeah, like, I'll pray for you, nigga.
Yeah, and it's like the second somebody says, oh, I think your ideology is trash. If if you handle it calmly and politely, you've automatically won. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The second you get offended or get triggered by something, it's like you've already lost the argument.
Yeah, man. And choosing to be the bigger person,
Yeah.
just rising above it and going about your business is one of the best things you can do. And there's people that hate that.
Yeah.
There's people that will follow you to the ends of the earth saying,
just to make you triggered.
Yeah.
Just to get a rise out of you.
You're a coward. You're this. You're that. And I'm like, no, I'm chilling.
Yeah.
I'm all right. I'm moving on, doing bigger, better things.
Yeah.
And then meanwhile, who's the triggered one? The one that won't shut the fuck up about this, or the one that's just moved on? You know what I mean?
Yup.
And it's like it happens. It happens to everyone. There's a lot of people that just hound people, and it's like, I can't let this go.
Yeah. You want to read some?
Yeah. Okay. I'll take over right now. We got $20 from Severa Hiro. Hiro says, in my eyes, any supremacist is bad news bears. Yeah, for the most part, yeah. Like supremacy is not a very good thing.
Extremism and supremacy.
Yeah, it's not
bad news.
It's not a very good thing. It usually because what a lot of times it turns into. You know, a lot of people they can't be proud and supreme about certain things and superior is what I'm supposed to say. And also just be very tolerant. It happens too many times to where it just becomes it becomes shit, you know. And that's, I guess it might be human nature. I don't know. That's something that could be talked about. And okay, Nick Godunov, $2, dude. Thank you. It says needs some Chad memes B. Do you know what that is?
No.
I don't either. I'm sorry, bro. Maybe I'll look this dude up.
Thanks for the money, though.
Yeah, thank you. $2, Cap Strong. I'll chat grandpa that I am. I don't know what that is either.
I don't know what that is.
But thank you, dude.
Thank you.
And I saw this one earlier. Humane Mind, $5. He says, a white supremacist held a picture of Cesar Rivera as his only argument. How do I refute that? That's solid, man. It's concrete.
Well, we're done here. Thank you. And he won the debate, and it's been lit.
All right, Alexander Wayne, $5, dude. Thank you. Says, yeah, poll was wrong, and I actually believed it along with others. It wasn't a liberal. That's very important, man. It's very easy to get wrapped up in this stuff.
Check your sources. Make sure you have multiple sources, and make sure they're not all from the same bias.
Yeah, that's man. You have no idea. I want to tell you guys a quick story, and I'm gonna make a video about this because I'm gonna start revisiting some of my old content. Okay. Now this isn't a big deal, but at the same time it is because of how easy I can get. I got swept into something. Remember Bill Nye and all of his sex spectrum and all this gendered bullshit. Yeah. Well, I made a video talking about how Bill Nye or Disney or whomever did it removed a segment from Bill Nye where they were talking about the chromosomes, the XX and XY that explains male and females, just two genders, right? What happened? I looked on Netflix and I was like, wow, it's gone. I can't believe this. Who would have the audacity to do this? Like, just leave it alone. It's already there. What's the point? Yeah. Turns out, from a few articles, they said that, that clip was cut out back in 2007. Yeah. And it was just convenient that we all just looked up that episode and thought that, it was there before, but it wasn't. And it was kind of almost like a Mandela thing. Like where we just thought it was there, but it fucking wasn't there. And so I jumped the gun. All of us jumped the gun. No, only one fucking person checked me on it. And that's the reason why I found out. Yeah. He's like, dude, yo, man, that's wrong. And then he sent me the article and I was like, fuck. And they this one, I forgot what it was. It was it might have been The Wire or something. And they reached out to Disney. They reached out to the people and like, no, we trimmed this out back in 2007. It was confirmed. And I was like, fuck me. Yeah. I totally thought everybody thought nobody checked me on this shit. Just one person. Hasn't been checked. I mean, not really. And I'm gonna get to it. Okay. It's really easy to
get swept away in controversy.
It's absolutely. And then to believe stuff that's just not true. Yeah. And we're all at fault. We all make those mistakes, man. As long as we try to correct them and try to do better, that's all you can do. Yeah. That's all you can do. All right. So $20. Oh wait, I already did that one. Wait, I didn't read it. Did I read this?
No, I think she's donated a bunch.
I think oh, holy shit. Yeah.
Wait, okay. Scroll down a little bit. Oh.
Yeah. This is the last one. Okay. So Severa Hiro, $20, dude. Thank you so much. Thank you. A racial supremacy is already built on a shaky premise anyways. There is too much overlap between the races and that the existence of such definitions is false. Scientific taxonomy doesn't recognize race as a classification form. I mean, tell that to the alt-right and people of that sort, and they don't give a fuck about that.
Yeah.
It's we can be as rational about that as possible. There's people that are gonna always care.
They're always gonna be passionate about it. They're always gonna think that somebody's out to get them. People on, you know, the Black Lives Matter side and the alt-right side, they're always gonna think that people are out to destroy their culture.
Yeah, and I mean, it's like I said, it's easy way to profit. It's an easy way to make some fucking sweet money. Is to get everybody scared, and then
fear is the greatest way to control people.
Hell yeah. All right, let's finish up these last. We got quite a few. We're gonna burn through these, man. We gotta burn through these. You guys are fucking crazy. Go ahead.
Okay, $5 from Samuel Solsberg. As someone who grew up in Seaville, this is a shell shock. It really messes with me to see places I went to as a child that messed up like this. Yeah, that must be fucking crazy.
Yeah, right?
I imagine if my hometown was being wrecked like that, I'd be like, whoa.
Yeah.
This shit's real. It would be so much more real.
Oh, much more.
And then just hearing it on the news or whatever.
You're like, fuck, I know this place.
Yeah.
Like, what's happening in my hometown?
Or if you know some of the people that got fucked up.
Oh, fuck, exactly. I didn't even think about that. Dude, for sure.
Fuck.
Look at this bullshit.
God, do we just... Okay, $14. Do you want me to skip it?
Go ahead, just do it. Read it.
$14.88 from Jetly for Life. We must secure the existence of our people and future for Western blah blah.
Western
blah,
children.
Blah.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like, you know, this is like a shit post troll. You know,
okay.
I mean, it could be real. You never know, but I think it's a shit because, like, why would you donate $14 just to say that shit?
Yeah. Thank you, though.
Yeah.
$2 from Sareva Hiro again. Oh shit, Shu, what up? SVG, say hi. And she
$10 again, right?
Yeah, she donated 10 again. Humanity is fucked. Send nukes.
Send nukes. I mean, we've talked about that before. Let's just end it, bro.
Let's just end it right now.
Let's just fucking end it. What do you guys think, man? Okay, if we think we should end existence as a whole,
one in the chat.
One in the chat. And if you think, nah, let's keep trying. Do it too. We should keep going a little bit. Maybe we should keep on keeping on. Number 2.
And 3, if you think we should just do half.
Half an 3 if we should just maybe half of the world should just be gone. God, and then we're gonna be like, which half? All right, let's see. We got some 1s, we got some 2s, we got some 1s, a lot of 1s.
Just end it all.
1, 3, 3s, 1s.
All right.
Yeah, we're done.
Yeah.
We are done. A couple of 3s now. Now that the next one is
half, just half.
It's either one or it's either all or half. The people are like, no, don't leave it alone. Well, that's fucking great, dude.
All right.
You guys are fantastic.
You're fantastic. All right, $5 from Cap Strong. Take Stefan with a large grain of salt, IMO, and for God's sake, don't buy his books. White cis male here.
And that's exactly what I do with Stefan. Like, it came with a grain of salt. Like I said, there's a lot of stuff that over the years, there's some stuff that I've gotten some really crucial and some good information about. And then sometimes, like, say, I'm like, oh, a lot of his content seems like really geared towards MGTOW. Sometimes it seems really geared towards like a lot of certain people. And, you know, like I said, like overall, I don't think he's the worst person ever or anything. There's just sometimes he pisses me the fuck off. But that's the same thing with a lot of people.
Yeah.
There's even some people that I'm acquainted with, that I'm cool with, that sometimes make some shit that I'm like, what is this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
I don't appreciate it. I haven't seen anything way too over the top, and if I do, I will say something.
Yeah.
You know, and that's it. That's it. You know what I mean? No, mostly I try to get along with people, and that's it. And like I said, I don't have some crazy vendetta or anything. Like what I've said about Stefan, that's all I was gonna say, and I probably won't make any videos about him ever again unless he brings up something I'm a part of and gets it wrong. And that's it. You know, like if he would have just said whatever was completely true, I would have been like, oh, well, there you go.
That's it.
I don't have shit to say about this.
There you go.
This is exactly what I believe. This is exactly what I said. Yeah. All right, bye. All right, so $5 from Funny Valentine 2020. Yo, SBG, that guy T. Love y'all's content. I've seen you wear Nails shirt a couple of times. Favorite album? Any opinions of the band Converge? Okay. I'm gonna be honest. And I'm not gonna say like I jumped on the bandwagon. I think You'll Never Be One of Us is really good. You know, the latest Nails album. I love the album art. That's why I got the fucking shirt and everything. Converge, they're not my favorite, but I really fucking like them. I will be honest. But I'm gonna be more honest. I like their fucking album, the cover. And Jane Doe more than the album itself. I was like, the art and that fucking shirt, that iconic shirt. If you guys look up Converge and Jane Doe, I love that fucking shirt. I love that that art. It's like, it's something that I could stare at in a museum for a while because it just looks so. I don't know what it's from, and I'm like, who made this? I can look it up probably. I'm getting way off topic, dude. All right, so $2 from Rick Capone, and it says, "I love you both, and I hate Superwoman." Good. Yeah, Superwoman's kind of dumb. So I made a video. You know that video is, the way that it's going, and I figured something out. A watch next video on Superwoman, on one of Superwoman's videos. Ooh. Because I was wondering, well, how come I'm getting so much hate on the video? Like right now, like if I check, let me see my Superwoman video. It now is my second best video I've ever, as far as views goes. It's still making me money per month. You know what I mean? Yeah. And it's let me see. It is right now. It sits at 413,000. It's my second best video. And let me see what the like and dislike ratio is. Hey, there's still ads on it. That's why I'm so making
wow. Oh,
I pimped the fuck out of it.
Holy shit.
I'm gonna check this out. Watch. I'm gonna share the screen real quick and show you how
damn, her fans got mad.
Oh, they got especially before. They got really mad because of what it said. It used to say the title used to say, and it was stupid. It was childish. It was on purpose. It said Superwoman is super stupid. That's what it was called. No. It was super stupid. That's right, super stupid. And so this is it barely fucking beating it, and that the comments are fucking like, yeah, you fucking bad, and then 17,000 dislikes, 17,000 liberals. That simple. For anyone with common sense, don't go looking into the comments for a laugh because it's all SJWs. There's people that it's starting to level out a little bit, but before, oh man, the fucking it was a shit show, dude. It was pretty gnarly as far as that's a lot of dislikes. Congrats on that's exactly what it was. All those dislikes were just views. Like that's a lot of fucking dislikes. Yeah. I've never had a video get slammed that hard, but there's a lot of people that also liked it too. I gained probably 30,000 subs from that video. Damn. Yeah. It was pretty nuts, dude. It was a fun vid. I made it specifically offensive and stupid because that's what she was doing. She was being a dumbass, and so I wanted to be a dumbass back. Yeah. Or I cracked a couple of racist jokes. I'm like, because I don't give a fuck. I wasn't serious like her, where she was just trying to paint this broad brush of like, this person right here was definitely some white trailer trash Trump supporter. And I'm like, oh, fuck do you even know, bitch? I'm pretty sure you made this comment up yourself and that you made the entire video about. But whatever. Well, I'm getting off. Let's bring it on home. Let's bring it on home because we're just hitting over 2 hours. Okay, so right here. Yeah. So Super Trucker Dave 1979, $10, dude. Thank you very much. Here's a 10. I'll catch the replay. See it. Definitely catch the replay. This is fun. I really like this stream.
Yeah, it was a good stream.
Yeah, well, we're doing better, I think. Yeah. Citizen Shane, $10, dude. Thank you. We have a theory that the guy in the car might have been threatened, given the propensity of the Black Lives Matter to surround cars and then destroy them. We've seen it in Baltimore. Maybe he was fleeing. See,
I've read that his car was like battered before he rammed people.
You think so?
But still, like,
I mean, what about the fake plates?
Yeah. No, they were the plates were definitely faked. But I read somewhere. Don't quote me on this, but I read somewhere that his car would like had a lot of like that, dents in it and shit.
That's the thing. We need more information to come out. Yeah. We need more information to come out.
It's all speculation. And there's
that was the first thing that I said. I'm like, oh, we've seen people get run over because of blocked traffic and shit like that. Let's wait and see what happens. Why did he do this? Maybe he snapped. Maybe he was just insane the entire time.
Well, you have to be insane to do this shit.
Yeah, but some people. I mean, I've seen people snap and do pretty like. I saw.
Imagine being trapped there for hours.
That's what I'm saying. People can like. You ever seen the movie Falling Down with Michael Douglas? Everybody in the chat, if you have not seen Falling Down, you need to see it. It is a great movie. Yeah. Michael Douglas. It's just this dude that's just fed up. He's stopped in traffic. His life was just going to shit. You know, he was gridlocked, and then he just got out of the car, left it there. He goes on this crazy journey. He does all this crazy shit, gets a hold of a gun, all this. It's a really fucking cool movie.
But imagine like being stuck in traffic for hours and hours and hours, and then if people are like hitting your car and shit, like it might push you to the point where you're like, these people are like putting my life in danger. Fuck it, I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, somebody said not great but good. That's a really good movie, man. I think it's a really good movie. And you know what? I want to say the director, Schumacher, surprised the fuck out of me because everybody gives him shit for directing I think Batman Forever and Batman and Robin. People are like, those movies are complete trash. Yeah, they are. I mean, they're campy trash. It's fucking. He was trying to go for the 1966 Batman type of thing, and he fucked the things up after Michael Keaton's Batman, after Tim Burton's Batman.
Yeah,
fucked it up. But he's obviously a good director. I mean, Falling Down's a fantastic movie. If you check it out, it's really good. Okay, let's try to. I know we're trying to get these last ones. We got a few left.
All right, so it's $2. We did that one.
You did that one. Yeah. Do Citizen Shane, right?
Yeah.
Oh no, we did this too. Oh yeah. So Canada $2. Wolf Cat, Wildcat, Furry Lives Matter. Lols. Oh yeah, we can see. Look at furry. Yeah. All right, $5 from Geolosifizer. Don't know how we solve this shit, but suspect we can start by having the conversation on what it means to be American and what we stand for. That's actually really interesting. And if you want to see something about that, check out Jeff Holliday's video. Yeah. Because he talked about that a little bit. He talked about what's happening right now is the in the alt-right is kind of the antithesis of what America actually stands for. And at a certain point, I totally know what he's talking about. And I know America is kind of like, and what it stands for is kind of subjective. And it means different things to different people. But one of the things that we can all agree on is the American dream. Yeah. It's what what America was supposed to be was the American dream. It's supposed to be you go to school, you get a good education, you have your house, you have your family, you're fucking living, you have your life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. That's what it's about. And right now, nobody seems to give a fuck about that right now. Like they're like focusing on the wrong things. And I'm like, yo, we should just be fucking happy and be chilling. And that's it.
Don't worry about it, like all this crazy shit.
I mean, just try to chill. That's all.
All right.
Okay, so these fucking super chats pouring in. Let's go fast as fuck.
Okay, $5 from 1984 Porthos. Court said permit stood in protest was supposed to carry on. Governor sent law enforcement to break it up anyway. Governor overstepped his boundaries. I didn't read anything about that, so I couldn't tell you about the governor of the city.
Interesting. I'm gonna have to look into that.
Yeah, we're gonna have to look that up after.
That's the governor.
Okay, $5 from Brendan Blanks. Stopping faith. It's not a minor thing. I dropped mine last night, and it's going to change most of the relationships in my life permanently. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And just last night, dude.
Damn. Congrats.
That's like, I mean,
thank you.
Hopefully he turns out all right.
Yeah,
it can be.
Yeah. Keep your morals though.
It can be very ground shaking to some people, definitely.
$5 from Daniel Diaz. Listening to the latest Dying Fetus. Wrong one to fuck with.
It's actually I have not. I saw Anthony Fantano review it. I haven't gone around to it. I need to listen to it. I was supposed to go to Summer Slaughter yesterday. I fucking missed it because I don't know what happened to me yesterday. I was super dehydrated. No, super dehydrated for some fucking reason.
Oh shit.
I went to the gym. I've been going to the gym consistently. And I've been playing basketball as my cardio. And as soon as I started playing, I started noticing my back was hurting like crazy. And I was like, dude, my back is fine. It must be my kidneys. It must be really dehydrated. So I started pounding water. Because if you get really dehydrated, one of the first things that starts hurting is your fucking lower back.
Yeah.
And I started pounding water. I'm like, okay, it's kind of getting better. I just did my normal workouts, lifting weights, not even straining myself. And towards the end of the workout, I almost passed out. I was starting to notice I'm getting really dizzy and lightheaded. And, like my hearing was starting to fade. And I'm like, oh, gee, I need to make.
Has it hurt all day today?
No.
Your back? Okay.
No, I've been fine with that. Okay. But I was literally like not crawling. I was shut the fuck up, dude. But I was just, long story short, I was really fucked up and I couldn't go to Summer Slaughter because I was recovering. Oh, I sat my ass on the couch all fucking day after the gym and just played Dark Souls 3 because I was fucked up. I felt terrible. I woke up this morning feeling terrible too, but then I feel all right now.
All right. Okay. Another $2 from Sareva Hiro, recreational McNukes. Thank you. $2 from Brendan Blanks. That said, thank you for hosting the stream every weekend. Yeah.
Yeah, every weekend. We're switching Saturdays.
Yeah,
huh?
Saturdays.
We're switching Saturdays at 6.
Every Saturday.
Yeah, every Saturday we're gonna do that because it's just a little bit better.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot better. A lot better. $2 from Doku HLSD. Superwoman is a pretentious bitch. Also, cheers. Cheers to that.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. $5 from Rick Capone. Again, spit some hot fire freestyle, bro. LOL, you got the bars.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm one of those.
You do, though.
Hey, look at
Not gonna lie, you
hey,
do.
hey, thank you.
All right, we're good.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm one of those hip hop artists that are absolutely shit at freestyling. I'm terrible at freestyling because there's some people that they have great freestyle. There's people like there's this dude named Idea. I think he's dead now actually.
Oh,
He might be. No, I think he's. Anyways, there's some people that are so good.
yeah.
Fantastic. But then there's some people that can't fucking, they can only write shit down on paper. I'm one of those people.
Yeah.
I'm not good at freestyling for the life of me for some reason. I always get like caught up. But I can write really good shit though if I try. This is okay.
No.
Has anybody heard the if you look up just type in on YouTube. I forgot what it's called, but put in Childish Gambino and just put in hard R.
No.
Did you hear that song?
No, but I don't want to.
It's so good, dude. We're not gonna listen to it here, but it would get flagged probably or for copyright. But this guy, he chopped up that song and this one of his songs, and he's just making him say all this racist shit. It's so funny. It's so funny. And then he just keeps saying, I like saying nigger with the hard R. It's so funny.
All right. Another $2 from Patchouli. When's the Wash Yo Ass remix K-Flex collab now?
Bruh, I should fucking ask Tariq if he'd be down to collab.
He probably would though, just to promote it.
Just to promote it, be like, oh yeah, and he's like, yo, it's gonna be called when white supremacists and anti-race strategists, racism strategists collide. I don't know what the fuck it would be called.
All right, I think we're hitting
that's it. We've definitely hit the end here, guys. Thanks for being here. Hope you enjoyed this stream. It's only gonna get better. We're gonna be raffling shit off next one too. So make sure you guys stick around.
Merch.
We're gonna raffle merch. We're gonna try to have more guests on. We're also gonna have debates. And they might be serious. They might be fucking wacky.
And you guys are gonna decide the outcome.
Yeah, you guys are gonna say who won.
Yep.
And then obviously bragging rights is the winner. Yeah. You get to say nigger with a hard R.
No. Please don't. You'll be fired from wherever you work.
I know, right? I fucking right.
You're gonna give people fucking. Anyways, okay. Thank you so much for watching.
All right, you guys have a wonderful night. Stay safe. If you're anywhere near Charlottesville, dude, you guys take care. Seriously.
Yep.
And fucking everybody, just chill the fuck out. Chill the fuck out.
That's all you can do in life. Is chill.
Stunner.